The good, decent middle-class patriots striving to build a family and pursue a decent life.
So who was Charlie Kirk?
If you want to have a privileged life in America, very simple. Start acting a certain way. Do not
what do you mean act a certain way?
get married to one person and stay married to that person and don't abandon them, of which 75% of black men do.
So, okay, we have 2 black men right here. By that statistics, one of us is not going to get married to one woman. So,
okay, I hope you guys defy the odds.
Okay, so
were you raised by a two-parent household?
Yes, I was.
Okay, good. And that's why you are probably here, because that elevates my argument. Our belief system is that
थोड़े में ज्यादा स्वाद ये ही तो है इसकी खास बात। वाओ मामा क्या स्वाद है? अरे मेरे राजा।
त्योहार की खुशियाँ होंगी डबल। हुंडई सुपर डिलाइट डेज में आपकी मनपसंद कार्स पर मिल रही है कमाल के डील्स। वैसे लोगे तो आप हुंडई चाहे दिल की सुनो या डील्स की।
आर प्योर सूजी पास्ता उबालो मिलाओ और खाओ
8 मिनट में तैयार।
क्या टेस्ट है सबका राजा आर प्योर मसाला।
One question that came to my mind was, how did so many people gather at one place at a particular time? So obviously, from what I've understood from what you've said, there were people asking for students to gather in different places, correct?
No. It was like the place was fixed. The time was fixed. But the person behind it or the mastermind behind it, I'm also unknown who did it. But there are few conspiracy theories. I don't want to go on them. But yeah, there are a few conspiracy theories like who might have done this.
Let me ask you a question. I'm asking you as a youth. I'm part of. I consider myself a part of the youth in India, and I'm asking you.
Yeah, for sure.
Do you feel that the frustration, the anger of the youth, the passion of the youth, and everything that you passionately felt for has been somewhere been taken advantage of, given only the kind of rioting, arson that we have seen in Nepal, like to burn down your parliament? I understand there is anger, right? But to burn down parliament, burn down homes, burn down hotels, like many properties which are not even linked. Do you feel that maybe somewhere that's been taken advantage of?
So you use that one word called infiltration, right?
Yeah.
So exactly that happened. Because Gen Zs were never supposed to do that. It was ignited by people who were not supposed to be there. And okay, parliament burning, it's like a very big...
From Asia's largest news headquarters, setting the agenda for Bharat. You're watching Republic.
Hello viewers, Republic brings Desh Ki Seva, a special campaign honoring the spirit of service during this Seva Parv, led by Prime Minister Modi from September 17 to October 2nd. Marking the Prime Minister's birthday, Seva Parv will see initiatives like plantation drives, water conservation forums, free health camps, mass cleanliness missions and more. Through this campaign, Republic seeks to uphold the nation's pride and purpose, reflecting the true spirit of Seva. It's time for the headlines. Delhi police to verify the health status of the accused husband, likely to take him into custody today. Republic's investigation shows accused of BMW hit and kill case has direct links with the hospital. Brandon, the assistant US trade representatives, arrives in New Delhi for crucial India-US trade talks. Actor Sonu Sood, cricketer Robin Uthappan, Yuvraj Singh summoned by ED in illegal betting app case. Amid tussle within AIADMK General Secretary Palaniswamy now to meet Amit Shah in New Delhi today. Two killed after a massive cloudburst occurred in outskirts of Uttarakhand's Dehradun. Alert to shoot for 3-day districts. Anil Veil Kumar bags a gold medal in the 1,000-meter sprint at the World Speed Skating Championship. Getting some big updates coming in right now. Investigation by Republic has uncovered a big link between Gaganpreet, the accused of the hit and kill case in Delhi, and the NuLife hospital. According to the investigation, Gaganpreet's father, Javinder Singh, is a director and shareholder of NuLife Advanced Diagnostics Private Limited, the company that owns the hospital. Documents reveal that Javinder Singh's directorial position is still active as per the latest filings. Delhi police have been searching for connections between Gaganpreet and the hospital for 48 hours. And remember that Republic TV was one of those who first had questioned about the links between the accused and the hospital where Navjot was taken. This development has raised questions about potential ties between the accused and the hospital and the police. And likely the investigation will move further to determine the nature of this connection. So this is what we see right now, where we see back-to-back updates coming in on Republic TV, where the link is out in the open. The killer's father owns the hospital, is a director at the hospital, and Republic TV was one of the first to question and ask about this. This is what we see right now, viewers. The investigation is continuing in this case. The Delhi police is very likely to also take the accused husband into custody. That is also a simultaneous development that is taking place. Okay, let's move ahead to our colleagues who are joining us. We will be going to Aditya first, and we will also go to other reporters. Aditya is joining us first. Aditya, I'm coming across to you right now. And there is a document on our screens which shows that the accused's father was a director at that hospital. Also, Republic TV was one of the first to ask about this, to make the link, to question about this. If you could just help our viewers understand what that document says.
Well, see, in a very clear terms, I would say that the documents clarify very clearly that the accused father was a director, was a shareholder. Now, this has been confirmed by the MCA records through the director's report and the others filing before the Ministry of Corporate Affairs. Now, this is a big development what we have accessed from the MCA, that the power of the position of power which her father processed in the hospital was the reason which is most likely why she was most adamant to bring the victim to that hospital. That reason is quite clear that why she was inclined and adamant to bring the victim to the hospital in which her father held the power of position. And that was the reason which is not most likely, which is not clear, that why it happened, what it happened on that unfortunate night.
Yes. Okay, I think we have our reporters ready. So we have Soumya, we have Akil, we have Chandrakala, all our reporters, and we also have Aditya, who we were speaking to. I want to go first across to my colleague Akil. Akil, I'm coming to you right now. You've been reporting from the accident spot, and the story has moved so fast. Republic TV asked the right questions, and now we see that the accused is right now in 2-day judicial custody. And the next move is what, Akil?
Well, Shivangi, if you see, since the beginning, we have been questioning about the motive of taking the victim to a very distant hospital, because the incident took place in the southwest district of Dhola Kuan region, And after that, what we have seen that the victim was taken at a 19-kilometer distance away in the Mukherjee Nagar area of North District. So there was a gap of approximately 1 hour delay. And in that, what we have seen that the victim's son has also claimed that if his father would have been taken to a nearby hospital, then the result would have been different and his father would have been alive. So that's a very big question in that regard. And since then, what we have been seeing that we have already questioned Delhi police regarding the link between the main accused, Gaganpreet, who was driving the vehicle at a high speed at that point in time when that incident took place near pillar number 67.
Are you evading questions? Mr. Singh, you have to answer. We tried to question the IO again. Like the last time, he did not answer. Serious questions are being raised. Why there's an attempt by the Delhi police, and now after what we saw yesterday, why is there an attempt by the Delhi police to save the accused in a manner wherein we have not been able to access? The Delhi police is not giving an update as to where the investigation is headed. Why did they not try for for seeking the custody of the accused? Why was she sent to the judicial custody when it's all the more easy for her to now seek for a bail? So these are the questions that remain unanswered. We have tried once again to seek answers for these questions from the IO, but like the last time, he again kept mum and the questions stand still.
Yes, and Soumya, also, we are also waiting for the CCTV footage. We're also waiting for the CCTV footage, Soumya. Soumya, can you hear me? Soumya is at the DDU hospital, and Soumya, like we were saying, yes, that of course we are also waiting for the CCTV footage. That will play a very big part, because the picture we have right now is taken on a mobile phone, but there is no CCTV footage available yet.
Yes, well, see, Shivangi, this is again one of the important questions that are being raised, that where is the CCTV footage? If the sources within the Delhi police are claiming that they have accessed the CCTV footage, why not make it public? Why is it not accessible for the media? Because it will help us, help the viewers, help the family to understand with which intensity was the deceased in this particular case was hit, which led to the injuries, which eventually led to his demise. So it is one of the important inputs with regards to this particular case. However, the Delhi police has not been able to give a current status as to what they're doing with the CCTV in this case. All that we have got from the sources within the investigating team of the Delhi police is that they have accessed it and they have sealed it as per the protocol, and they cannot make it available for media or the public, for the public to have access to these videos or this particular CCTV footage of the accident.
That is right. Soumya, stay on with us. Next, we'll go to Chandrakala. Chandrakala is reporting live from the victim's residence. Chandrakala, we have seen how the family of Navjot, they are distraught. They want justice, Chandrakala.
Yes, absolutely. We are currently waiting for the body to arrive, for the mortal remains to arrive right in front of the deceased residence, where you could see there are people who have actually gathered here. A very, very sad day, of course. The fact that, we have lost a senior official from the Ministry of Finance, and he was lying, of course, the negligence which has come to the fore is very, very sad at this moment. Of course, we know that his son has gone out and had said that his father could have been saved if he was taken to a nearby hospital. This is the question. This is the main question that is that has been raised. Of course, the Delhi police has been very slow as far as the investigation is concerned. The Delhi police is not answerable. Why they are trying to cover up this incident? Of course, we know that the accused has been taken into judicial custody, 2 days judicial custody, given the fact that the hearing would be taking place on 17th September. Now we are awaiting the body. The post-mortem is currently underway, and anytime soon the body will be reaching at the residence right at this moment. And unfortunately, of course, his sister, who was supposed to arrive arrive from the US could not reach on time because of her visa issues. But yes, as far as we have spoken to few neighbors who would not, of course, on the condition of anonymity, that he was a very down-to-earth person, a 52-year-old who lost his life in the heart of the national capital is something which has sent shockwaves across the entire nation. Of course, we have known that similarly such cases have also come to the fore in past few weeks, and this particular hit and run case is not new, and now we are waiting for the investigation. We are also waiting for the post-mortem report, which is to be coming out anytime soon after the investigation is done. And right now we are in front of the residence, the victim's residence, where we could see all his family members gathering here right at this moment. He left behind his aged mother and father, his son Navnoor. Of course, we have spoken to him several times, and of course the point that his father has come out seeking justice for his son, a senior official in the Ministry of Finance, which leaves us with a lot of questions that with such intensity he was hit by a BMW car. The accused has been taken into judicial custody right at this moment. But the biggest question is, yesterday also we have tried speaking to the NuLife, where they have revealed that the accused's father is also one of the partner of NuLife. He is the director of NuLife, and the question that the deceased was taken from the accident spot 19 kilometers away from the accident spot to a hospital in the GTB Nagar, when a lot of hospital was nearby in the vicinity of the accident spot, which took place at Dhaula Kua, which raises a lot of questions. The Delhi police is completely slow as far as the investigation is concerned. We are awaiting as to what could have led to the demise of such senior official right at this moment. We are currently waiting for the body to arrive. Yes, as far as the Delhi police officials are concerned, they are completely mum at this moment. They're not ready to give us the exact details as to what could have led to the demise of such senior officials.
Chandrakala, I think we're getting some more breaking updates coming in. So let's go straight across to the fresh updates we're getting for our viewers. But before, simultaneously we have Akil, we have Chandrakala, we have Soumya, and we have Aditya. Okay, let's go to the next breaking update. On papers, killer's father, the director of the hospital. That is a huge update coming in. And this is what Republic TV had pointed out. Republic TV was one of the first to question the link between the accused and the hospital. What was the link between the accused and hospital? And this is on paper. The killer's father was the director of the hospital. And there, the document very clearly says Javinder Singh, Gaganpreet's father. Gaganpreet's father. Who is Gaganpreet? The accused. Is the accused who is right now in 2-day judicial custody. A day after the car that she was driving hit a two-wheeler, resulting in the death of the finance ministry official. I want to go to Akil on this. Akil, just help our viewers understand this document on their screens. This is a list of directors, and it looks like, yes, Republic TV was right, that the father, there's a link between the father and the accused in this case. And the hospital as well, Akil.
That's right, Shivangi. Shivangi, one thing is, yes, there's a clear link that has been established that why the victim was taken to a hospital which was approximately 19 kilometers away from the various spot. Because if you see the details that we have got, in that it's pretty clear that there are two things. One, it is the hospital. Second one is the NuLife advanced diagnostics. So basically, if you see the accused father was the director and the shareholder in the NuLife advanced diagnostics. So this company was also having the same location and same address being mentioned by the NuLife hospital. So both the companies, one, the NuLife hospital and the NuLife advanced diagnostic, both the companies basically shares the same address and same director. So right now this is being investigated by the Delhi police in that direction as well, that what was the link between the accused and the NuLife hospital administration, the senior administration of the NuLife. So it has been clearly established, because earlier, if you see, there were several questions being raised in that direction, that when that incident took place, what was the need of taking the victim to a hospital which was at a very far away distance, and this was the reason. That is why it is very likely that to avoid certain evidences and to conceal some information from from the scrutiny, it's very likely that the accused Gaganpreet has decided to take the victim to a hospital which was basically being run by some of his family members. So that is one of the reasons being confirmed by the Republic TV in that regard.
I request all our reporters to hold on, viewers, because killer's father owns the hospital. It's very clear. It's on paper. It is confirmed. The paper is on your screen. Meanwhile, Republic has also spoken to the investigation officer in the case. He has remained mum and has no response to Republic's question on why no custody was taken. 72 hours later, Delhi police has now done post-mortem. I repeat, 72 hours later, Delhi police has done a post-mortem. And that is not all. We are also waiting for the CCTV footage in that case. Where is the CCTV footage? Delhi police is right now, then the IO, the investigating officer like Soumya, was trying to get a word from him. Our colleague remains mum on important questions that Republic TV is asking.
पूजा खेड़कर घर पे कौन मौजूद? आप अंदर से अभी बाहर निकले हैं, कौन था घर पे? बताइए ना, आराम से बताइए। कोई
नहीं, कामगार हैं सब लोग।
कोई है नहीं ना अंदर?
नहीं, कोई नहीं। हाँ, मेरा कपड़ा है।
अच्छा। कब से आप काम कर रहे हैं उनके यहाँ?
1 महीना हो गया।
1 महीना हो गया। अभी घर में कोई है?
नहीं।
आ जाइए, आराम से, कोई दिक्कत नहीं। आराम से, कोई दिक्कत नहीं। घर में कोई है?
एक्सक्यूज मी मिस्टर सिंह, आपने कस्टडी क्यों नहीं, पुलिस ने कस्टडी के लिए फाइट किया फॉर ये गगनप्रीत की कस्टडी के लिए? क्या एक अटेम्प्ट किया गया था क्या कि उनको फेस वैल्यू पे क्यों लिया जा रहा है? आपने कस्टडी के लिए क्यों नहीं लड़ाई किया मिस्टर सिंह, क्या फेस वैल्यू पे लेने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं आप लोग? एक्सक्यूज मी मिस्टर सिंह, आपने कस्टडी क्यों नहीं, पुलिस ने कस्टडी के लिए फाइट किया फॉर ये गगनप्रीत की कस्टडी के लिए? क्या एक अटेम्प्ट किया गया था क्या कि उनको फेस वैल्यू पे क्यों लिया जा रहा है? आपने कस्टडी के लिए क्यों नहीं लड़ाई किया मिस्टर सिंह, क्या फेस वैल्यू पे लेने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं आप लोग?
So we heard that confrontation. Delhi police evading Republic's questions. Republic was trying to speak to the investigation officer in the case. He has remained mum and has no response to Republic's question on why no custody was taken. 72 hours later, Delhi police has not now done the post-mortem. This is a confrontation. This is a question that my colleague Soumya was trying to put forward. And we have some more confrontations as well. Because Republic TV is asking very, very tough questions about the way the investigation is happening in this case. The Delhi police is doing the investigation after Republic TV's campaign. Let's play out the second confrontation that we have for you.
Mr. Singh, why are you evading questions? Mr. Singh? Is Delhi police trying to save the accused in this case? How are you taking the investigation? Why are you evading questions? Mr. Singh, you have to answer. Mr. Singh, why are you evading questions? Mr. Singh? Is Delhi police trying to save the accused in this case? How are you taking the investigation? Why are you evading questions? Mr. Singh, you have to answer. एक्सक्यूज मी मिस्टर सिंह, आपने कस्टडी क्यों नहीं, पुलिस ने कस्टडी के लिए फाइट किया फॉर ये गगनप्रीत की कस्टडी के लिए? क्या एक अटेम्प्ट किया गया था क्या कि उनको फेस वैल्यू पे क्यों लिया जा रहा है? आपने कस्टडी के लिए क्यों नहीं लड़ाई किया मिस्टर सिंह, क्या फेस वैल्यू पे लेने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं आप लोग? एक्सक्यूज मी मिस्टर सिंह, आपने कस्टडी क्यों नहीं, पुलिस ने कस्टडी के लिए फाइट किया फॉर ये गगनप्रीत की कस्टडी के लिए? क्या एक अटेम्प्ट किया गया था क्या कि उनको फेस वैल्यू पे क्यों लिया जा रहा है? आपने कस्टडी के लिए क्यों नहीं लड़ाई किया मिस्टर सिंह, क्या फेस वैल्यू पे लेने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं आप लोग?
All right, let's go straight across. Soumya is joining us back. Soumya, you tried to ask the investigation officer some very sharp questions and exclusive, Republic exclusive. You're asking questions, I can see that, and then he refuses to answer. And you ask again, you ask 2-3 times, but slamming the door, we can see that. And this is very concerning, Soumya, because there are many loopholes and lapses which are coming out as the investigation continues. All right, we will go to Soumya. We'll go to Soumya in a moment. We'll connect back to her. Let's go to Aditya. I think we have Aditya with us. Let's go to Aditya. Aditya, the focus has also changed when it comes to the kind or the pace of the investigation of the Delhi police. Aditya.
Well, of course, yeah, the focus will be now very much clear to find, to investigate, which we already have did now, to investigate in that direction that whether that nexus between the father and the daughter, were they able to exploit their position, the position in the hospital in their favor, and what could have been done if the Republic's report were not to be out today. The whole point of the Republic's report is to bring the debate back on the line, and the line is quite clear, which is whether there was a nexus, and yes, there was one, and now the investigation should be in that line to ensure that the victim's family get justice, to ensure that no one ever should believe that if you have a power or a position, and so that they can exploit in their favor by bending the rule of law, and that was quite unfortunate for the family of the victim.
Right. Okay, let's go to other reporters. I think we have with us Chandrakala. Chandrakala, I'm coming across to you. Chandrakala. Okay, we have Akil and Chandrakala. I'll just go to Chandrakala first. Chandrakala is outside the victim's family's residence. There are some allegations which had come in, Chandrakala. And one of the allegations was that Gaganpreet and her husband were treated before Navjot and his wife, despite Navjot and the wife having more serious injuries. After all, they got hit by the BMW. What else is the victim's family telling you, Chandrakala?
In fact, we have seen the statement coming on by Navjot Singh's wife, clearly mentioning that, despite several requests being made to take her to a nearby hospital, she was, of course, both of them were not taken to the nearby hospital. And of course, yesterday when we arrived here at the spot, we saw Gulfam, the eco van driver, who was taken into police custody, where he has mentioned clearly that, of course, he was passing by the spot where he could see, of course, some accident happened, where he offered to help, and right at that moment that was taken for advantage by the accused, that's Gaganpreet, where she tried instructed the eco van driver Gulfam to take the couple to a hospital in GTB Nagar. She was continuously speaking over his phone, Gulfam's phone, where he has admitted that, of course, he was being instructed by the lady, that's Gaganpreet, to take the couple to the nearby hospital, to the hospital in GTB Nagar, despite several requests being made by Navjot Singh's wife. Of course, she is in the hospital right at this moment. The condition is not really good at this moment, as told by few family members. And right now we are still waiting for the mortal remains, which is a very, very sad of course, situation for the entire family right at this moment. But yes, this lapse, of course, as we have seen that the Delhi police is also not, intensifying the investigation. The investigation is still very slow, and the fact that despite several evidences, she was not taken into custody. They did not sought for Gaganpreet's custody. She was taken into 2-day judicial custody, of course, and the fact that this is not such, it's not the very first incident where a VIP case has been tried to be covered up right at this moment, and a very sad day, of course, for the entire family, a very, very reputed family, and also a very simple family right at this heart of the national capital. It was indeed a very pleasantful morning, Sunday morning, which turned into a nightmare for this entire family. Over to you.
Chandrakala, please hold on. I really want to play out that confrontation that my colleague Soumya had with the information officer of the Delhi police. Let's play that out for our viewers.
Excuse me, Mr. Singh, आपने कस्टडी क्यों नहीं, पुलिस ने कस्टडी के लिए फाइट किया फॉर ये गगनप्रीत की कस्टडी के लिए? क्या एक अटेम्प्ट किया गया था क्या कि उनको फेस वैल्यू पे क्यों लिया जा रहा है? आपने कस्टडी के लिए क्यों नहीं लड़ाई किया, मिस्टर सिंह? क्या फेस वैल्यू पे लेने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं आप लोग? Mr. Singh, why are you evading questions? Why are you evading questions, Mr. Singh? Is Delhi police trying to save the accused in this case? How are you taking the investigation? Why are you evading questions? Mr. Singh, you have to answer.
All right, viewers, that was a confrontation. Soumya trying to ask some questions there to the information officer, but getting no reply at all. I'm taking a short break right now, viewers. Do not go anywhere. The public investigation continues in the BMW hit and kill case, a luxury vehicle case. Stay tuned. We will continue rolling live.
In the global employability rankings by Times Higher Education UK, only the following 6 institutions from India are ranked amongst the top 230 in the world for having the most employable graduates. IIT Delhi, IISc Bangalore, IIT Bombay, IIM Ahmedabad, IIT Kharagpur and Amity University.
प्योर सूजी पास्ता उबालो मिलाओ और खाओ
8 मिनट में तैयार
क्या टेस्ट है सबका राजा हार्डकोर मसाला
Not counting gang violence. Great!
You get the worst ideas when you have secularism. Men give birth. No borders. America's a terrible country. These things are almost all outgrowths of secularism. But this generation, you guys want something deeper. You want something more.
U.S. most fiery right-wing speaker and U.S. President Donald Trump's close ally, Charlie Kirk, was shot dead. He was shot straight in the neck while giving speech at a uni in Utah.
Just fired a firearm. Shots fired at UVU, Charlie Kirk, turning point.
The 31-year-old was U.S.'s most fiery right-wing speaker.
Speaking to you in my personal capacity tonight as a 26-year-old, I see the angst of young people as well as the challenges facing new parents. I am here tonight to tell you, to warn you, that this election is a decision between preserving America as we know it and eliminating everything that we love. To hold down the good, decent middle-class patriots striving to build a family and pursue a decent life.
So who was Charlie Kirk?
If you want to have a privileged life in America, very simple.
हर पल मनाओ केसरी त्योहार विमल बोलो जुबान केसरी
थोड़े में ज्यादा स्वाद यही तो है इसकी खास बात वाओ मामा क्या स्वाद है अरे मेरे राजा
We would also like to respond to the surprising, shallow and ill-informed remarks made by Switzerland, a close friend and partner. All the more important for Switzerland to avoid wasting the Council's time with narratives that are blatantly false and do not do justice to the reality of India.
Here we call on the government to take effective measures to protect minorities and uphold the rights to the freedom of expression and the freedom of the media. Here we call on the government to take effective measures to protect minorities and uphold the rights to the freedom of expression and the freedom of the media.
That have made remarks regarding India. We are compelled once again to address provocations from a country whose own leadership recently likened it to a dump truck. Perhaps an inadvertently apt metaphor for a state that continues to deposit recycled falsehoods and stale propaganda before this distinguished council. Pakistan's systematic abuse of this forum, coupled with its routine manipulation of the OIC as its mouthpiece, has become a familiar pattern. Its pathological fixation on India appears to provide it with existential validation. Yet, we must respond, lest we forget. Lest we forget the carnage of Pahalgam, where Pakistan-sponsored terrorists turned a meadow of joy into a killing field in April this year. Lest we forget 9/11, as the world marks its anniversary tomorrow, even as we witness today the hypocrisy of those who sheltered its mastermind and glorified him as a martyr. Lest we forget Pulwama, Uri, Pathankot, Mumbai. The list is endless, Mr. President. Yet, Pakistan demonstrates the audacity to take the floor today, feigning moral outrage while continuing to finance and shelter the very networks that threaten global security. The international community recognizes this charade for what it is. The world will not forget. India will not forget. Our measured and proportionate response to the Pahalgam attack made that sufficiently clear. We need no lessons from a terror sponsor, no sermons from a persecutor of minorities, no advice from a state that has squandered its own credibility. Mr. President, India will continue to protect its citizens with unwavering resolve. We will defend our sovereignty without compromise. And we will continue to expose, time and again, the elaborate deception of a failed state whose survival depends upon trafficking in terror and tragedy. Mr. President, we would also like to respond to the surprising, shallow, and ill-informed remarks made by Switzerland.
Delhi police to verify the health status of the accused husband, likely to take him into custody today. Republic's investigation shows accused of BMW hit-and-kill case has direct links with the hospital. Delhi police confronted twice by Republic. They go completely mum on the lapses. Actor Sonu Sood, cricketer Robin Uthappan, Yuvraj Singh, all summoned by ED in illegal betting app case. Amid tussle within AIADMK General Secretary Palaniswamy to meet Amit Shah in New Delhi today. Two killed after a massive cloudburst occurred in outskirts of Uttarakhand's Dehradun. Alert issued for 3 districts. Anand Kumar Velkumar bags a gold medal in 1,000-meter sprint at World Speed Skating Championship. Hello viewers, we're live and breaking. I'm Shivangi Shukla getting you the latest. Meanwhile, Republic is tracking the BMW hit-and-kill case. Republic has spoken to the investigation officer in the case. He has remained mum and has no response. I repeat, has no response to Republic's question on why no custody was taken. 72 hours have passed, viewers, and Delhi police has now done the post-mortem after 72 hours. And my colleague Soumya has confronted the information officer of the Delhi police who remained mum. Let's go and play out that confrontation for you.
एक्सक्यूज मी मिस्टर सिंह आपने कस्टडी क्यों नहीं, पुलिस ने कस्टडी के लिए फाइट किया फॉर ये गगनप्रीत की कस्टडी के लिए? क्या एक अटेम्प्ट किया गया था क्या कि उनको फेस वैल्यू पे क्यों लिया जा रहा है? आपने कस्टडी के लिए क्यों नहीं लड़ाई किया मिस्टर सिंह क्या फेस वैल्यू पे लेने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं आप लोग? मिस्टर सिंह, why are you evading questions? Why are you evading questions, Mr. Singh? Is Delhi police trying to save the accused in this investigation? Why are you evading questions, Mr. Singh? You have to answer. Excuse me, Mr. Singh, आपने कस्टडी क्यों नहीं, पुलिस ने कस्टडी के लिए फाइट किया फॉर ये गगनप्रीत की कस्टडी के लिए? क्या एक अटेम्प्ट किया गया था क्या कि उनको फेस वैल्यू पे क्यों लिया जा रहा है? आपने कस्टडी के लिए क्यों नहीं लड़ाई किया मिस्टर सिंह? क्या फेस वैल्यू पे लेने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं आप लोग? मिस्टर सिंह, why are you evading questions? Why are you evading questions, Mr. Singh? Is Delhi police trying to save the accused in this case? How are you taking the investigation? Why are you evading questions, Mr. Singh? You have to answer.
And viewers, we are getting you an investigation which Republic TV is doing. A big link has been uncovered between Gaganpreet, the accused of a hit and a kill case in Delhi, and NuLife Hospital. According to the investigation, Gaganpreet's father, I repeat, Gaganpreet's father, who is the accused, the father, Javinder Singh, is a director and shareholder of NuLife Advanced Diagnostics Private Limited, the company. Yes, the same company that owns the hospital. Documents which are on your screens now reveal that Javinder Singh's directorial position is still active, and as per the latest filing, Delhi police has been searching for connections between Gaganpreet and the hospital for 48 hours. This development has raised many questions about potential ties between the accused and the hospital, and the police are likely to investigate this further. What is the police trying to do? Well, determine the nature of this connection. Republic TV was one of the first to point this out. When the story first broke, we were the first ones to ask whether there was a connection between the accused and the hospital. All right, we have three reporters with us right now. We have Akil live from DCP office. Then we have Chandrakala live from victims' residence. And we also have Aditya live from New Delhi. Aditya, Akil and Chandrakala. Chandrakala is at the victim's residence. And it's a very sad moment, Chandrakala, for them. They have been pleading for justice. Republic TV has spoken to the victims' family members. They are absolutely distraught. They're absolutely shocked. Chandrakala.
Yes, absolutely. It's a very sad day for this entire family. A very simple family, as we know that Navjot Singh was a senior official at the Ministry of Finance, and his death has, has raised a lot of questions as to why such VIP cases are being covered up. This is not the first such case coming to the fore at the heart of the national capital. Of course, as we know that a month back, a 5-year-old was killed when a BMW hit. Yes, absolutely. A very sad day for the entire family. As we could see, there a simple, yet a simple family is facing such a situation where a senior official has lost his life in a very tragic incident on a Sunday morning. It was indeed a very nice morning for the couple as they were out for a outing on a Sunday, where they were hit by a BMW car, which led to the demise of Navjot Singh, who is a senior official of the Ministry of Finance. Right,
and the post-mortem was delayed, and it's happening right now, delayed by 72 hours. I just want to go to Akil. Akil, this document, which we will just put on a screen in a short while, shows directly that the accused father is a director at the same hospital where the victim was taken. Okay, the post-mortem is also done. Chandrakala, I'll come back to you on that. The post-mortem is also done. Akil, coming to you on the link, that Republic TV was one of the first, I repeat, the first to ask about the link between the accused and the hospital. Over to you.
Well, Shivangi, that's right. If you see that question needed an answer in that direction because the victim was taken at a distance of 19 kilometers away from the very spot. And at that point in time, the victim's wife has been constantly demanding and she has been requesting the accused not to take the victim at a very far distance. Because if you see Navjot Singh, who was the deputy director in the finance ministry department, he was taken to a hospital which was very far away from the very spot. And at that point in time, Navjot's wife has been pleading to the accused that not to take that far, and she has been constantly requesting her to take her to a nearby hospital. And after that, what has happened that Gaganpreet took the victim, and who is now deceased right now, Navjot Singh, to a hospital in the Mukherjee Nagar area, which comes in the North District. And after that, what we have seen that later he was admitted in that very hospital at around 2:40 p.m. and later on he was declared dead. And after that, what we have seen that the victim's son has come out in the open. He has spoken to the media and he has said that if his father would have reached timely to the hospital, then the case would have been different. He would have been alive today. And after that, what we have seen that Delhi police team has said that they will investigate in that direction, that whether there is a link between the accused Gaganpreet and the NuLife hospital director as well or not. So in that direction, we have got the confirmation from the MCA filings, and it's clear that if you see NuLife hospital, and apart from that, NuLife Advanced Diagnostics have got common registration address and office address. And in that NuLife Advanced Diagnostics shareholder is none other than the accused Gaganpreet's father, Javinder Singh. So it's very likely that that the accused tried to conceal some information from the police. That is why she has basically taken the victim to a hospital which was known to her and her family members. So it's very likely that Delhi police will further investigate in that direction.
All right. Thank you for getting those details, Aki, and I will be coming back to you. And all our reporters keep reporting live for us on the Republic investigation of the big cover-up in the BMW hit and kill case. We'll have to move ahead right now. Let's go to the next set of updates coming in right now. Yuvraj Singh has now been summoned in the illegal betting app case for 23rd September by the ED. Sonu Sood as well. Sonu Sood has been summoned on September 24th. Multiple celebrities have been summoned. A fresh summons being sent to these celebrities. Summons have been issued under the Prevention of Money Laundering Act, PMLA. Investigation is examining the promotional deals, financial trails, and suspected laundering of illegal betting proceeds. So this is what we see right now, viewers. The investigation is continuing in this case. Yuvraj Singh, Robin Uthappa, Sonu Sood, all of them are being summoned. Betting app case investigation continues. ED is claiming that platforms like 1xBet and others claim to host skill-based games but use rigged algorithms that make them a gambling enterprise under existing Indian law. So multiple celebrities and actors, cricketers have been summoned in this case. Yuvraj Singh, Robin Uthappa, Sonu Sood, all of them summoned. Now we see other actors as well who have been summoned in this case. Shikhar Dhawan, Urvashi Rotela, Ankush Hazra, Rana Daggubati. All these are actors who have been summoned already. In the latest, we see Yuvraj Singh, Robin Uthappa and Sonu Sood being summoned in the betting app case. We'll try to go across to Gopi. Okay, we have Gopi with us. Gopi, there is a huge list of celebrities, actors, cricketers who have been summoned in this case. The latest names are Yuvraj Singh and Sonu Sood.
Well, in fact, to tell our viewers that today it is Urvashi Rautela who is going to come at the ED office. While the information that we have as of now is on 22nd September, it will be Robin Uthappa who has been summoned by the ED. While on 23rd, it will be Yuvraj Singh, and on 24th, it is Sonu Sood. So this is a list of celebrities. In fact, Shivangi, to tell our viewers, it is more than 29 celebrities who have been summoned in this 1x betting app case. And time and again, we have seen Yuvraj Singh had also, in fact, recorded a statement in the month of June June, and after which he had to leave for the Legends League, precisely why he has been called again to record his statement. But to tell our viewers, to give a better perspective, it was on 4th September that Shikhar Dhawan was also here, and he was grilled by ED for over 8 years, and in the 8 hours, beg my pardon. And apart from that, it was also, the summon was also sent to Suresh Raina, who was here in the month of August. So all this, we will have to wait and watch how many more summons are being sent by the ED to different celebrities, which includes former cricketers as well as actors. Back to you.
And hold on there, Gopi, because Urvashi Rotela has skipped the ED summons. Let's go to that big breaking update coming in. Actor Urvashi Rotela skipped the ED summons. Gopi, I'm coming back to you on this because Urvashi Rotela was summoned recently in the case. It looks like that she is not going to turn up for that. Gopi.
Well, you know, Shivangi, this is for the second time that she is evading the summon. And to tell our viewers, these celebrities whom we are talking about, be it with respect to the former cricketers or with respect to the actors who are involved, they have been involved in this particular 1x betting app. While also to tell our viewers that the union government has banned real money online gaming by bringing in legislation lately, which we've seen that, recently all the online gaming apps have been banned. And after that, ED has taken on their priority list that they want to resolve this issue, as all these celebrities have been involved in this particular racket. While not just this, also to tell our viewers that it is a case which falls under PMLA, not just PMLA, but yes, there are also various side-by-side investigations being done, how the taxes have been evaded with respect to this. So apart from all this, we will have to wait and watch who comes to the ED to record that statement in the coming days.
Gopi. I will be coming back to you. Illegal betting app case investigation continues. Okay, big breaking update. Pooja Khedkar's family is absconding. Pooja Khedkar's father, Dilip Khedkar, and mother, Manorama, are absconding. Security guard is also absconding. Police is searching for him. Now, what is the background of the story? Dilip Khedkar, the father of the sacked IS officer Pooja Khedkar, and his bodyguard had kidnapped the helper of a truck rescued from their home in Pune. And after that, we see that the police is looking for them. I just want to go ahead and play out some of the reactions that we are getting on the story.
पूजा खेड़ के घर पे कौन मौजूद? आप अंदर से अभी बाहर निकले हैं, कौन था घर पे? बताइए ना, आराम से बताइए। कोई
नहीं, कामगार हैं सब लोग।
कोई है नहीं ना?
नहीं, कोई नहीं।
जो
हाँ, मेरा कपड़ा है।
अच्छा। कब से आप काम कर रहे हैं उनके यहाँ?
1 महीना हो गया।
1 महीना हो गया। अभी घर में कोई है?
नहीं।
आ जाइए ना, आराम से, कोई दिक्कत नहीं। आराम से, कोई दिक्कत नहीं। घर में कोई है?
नहीं, कोई नहीं।
आप ड्राइवर काम करते हैं?
हाँ।
अच्छा, कब से नहीं है वो लोग? आ गया जी। कब से नहीं है?
हाँ,
कब से नहीं है वो लोग पूरा खेड़ घर वाले?
वो पता नहीं सर मेरे को।
अभी नहीं है ना?
अभी नहीं है,
कोई भी नहीं है।
नहीं है।
दूसरा ये कि जो लेके आए थे उसको कहाँ पे रखते थे, आप बता देते ना? कहाँ पे रखते थे?
हमारे साथ ही था वो, रूम में।
उसको रूम में रखे थे?
वो रखे थे, बोले तो अच्छा था, खाया वगैरह, बातचीत किया कि बोल दिया कि मुंबई में ऐसा हादसा हो गया। हाँ। तो मेरे को इधर पे लेके आए थे, बोल दिया, बाकी कुछ नहीं।
अच्छा, कितने दिन रखते थे उसको?
1 नाइट ही था, सुबह में वो चला गया था।
अच्छा, जब पुलिस की टीम आई थी तब थे आप?
कल।
हाँ,
कल था ना।
हाँ। और जब वो पुलिस की टीम जब आई थी तो मनोरमा ने रोकने की कोशिश किया था?
वो नहीं पता, वो हम अंदर के रूम में रहते ना, डबल रूम में, अंदर के रूम में रहते। अपना बाहर जाना परमिशन नहीं है।
अच्छा, तो अभी फिलहाल कोई नहीं घर पे?
नहीं, कोई नहीं।
दिलीप है?
नहीं।
मनोरमा?
नहीं।
पूजा?
नहीं।
लेकिन कल थे ना वो?
नहीं थे। नहीं।
पुलिस की टीम जो नोटिस दिया था,
हाँ,
तो उसके बाद वो चले गए? पुलिस की टीम जब आई थी उसके बाद चले गए?
हाँ।
अच्छा,
वो कैसा ज्यादा जानकारी नहीं, मैं अंदर के रूम में रहता ना, वो अंदर के।
अच्छा।
तो इधर बाहर हम ना ज्यादा आने नहीं देते।
अच्छा।
हाँ।
अच्छा, वो उस दिन जब लेके आए थे, थोड़ा जानकारी बताइएगा, उस दिन जब लेके आए थे तो कौन कौन मौजूद था जब वो ड्राइवर को, ट्रक के हेल्पर को लेके आए थे? तो उस समय कौन कौन मौजूद था घर पे? आइए धीरे धीरे फॉर्म आइए।
उतना सर मेरे को मालूम नहीं।
लेकिन आपने देखा था ना उसको, आपके साथ में था ना, आप बता रहे थे अभी, था ना वहाँ पे?
हम कामगार लोग थे।
तो वो भी आपके साथ ही था क्या? आपको साथ ही रखते थे क्या?
हाँ, रूम में था हमारे।
रूम में था ना?
हाँ।
कुछ बोल रहा था वो, हेल्पर कुछ बता रहा था?
नहीं, वो डरा हुआ था ना।
वो डरा हुआ था?
हाँ, वो छोटा लड़का था, वो 20-22 साल का लड़का था। वो
रो रहा था क्या?
नहीं, सिर्फ डरा हुआ था। फिर हमें बोला कुछ नहीं होता है, खाना खा ले, हम भी तेरे जैसे काम करने वाली करके उसको समझा दे।
अच्छा, कितने देर तक रोके थे? आप कितने दिन तक रोके थे?
एक ही नाइट था वो।
एक ही नाइट था के बाद चला गया। आपका नंबर दे देंगे? सिर्फ फोन पे छोड़ दे।
And let's go across to my colleague who's joining us, Satya Prakash, joining us from Khedkar's residence in Pune. Satya Prakash, who is inside the house? Because we know that the entire family is on the run. The family of Pooja Khedkar is booked for abducting, I repeat, abducting a truck driver who allegedly dashed their SUV in Navi Mumbai. Yes.
देखिए शिवांगी, कई घंटे बीत चुके हैं, पूजा खेड़कर का परिवार पूरी तरह से फरार है। लगातार प्रभाले पुलिस टीम ढूंढ रही है, क्योंकि जिस तरह से किडनैपिंग का मामला दर्ज हुआ, जिस तरह से मनोरमा जो कि पूजा खेड़कर की मां है, उनके खिलाफ मामला दर्ज हुआ। मैं तस्वीरें दिखा रहा हूँ। यहाँ पे जो रबाले पुलिस ने नोटिस चिपकाया था, जो कि यहाँ पे जो पूजा खेड़कर के परिवार वाले कर्मचारी उसको निकाल दिए है। अंदर कोई भी मौजूद नहीं। थोड़ी देर पहले ही पूजा खेड़कर के परिवार के ड्राइवर जो है यहाँ से निकले थे, और जब उनसे हमसे बात किया तो उन्होंने साफ तौर से कहा कि अंदर कोई मौजूद नहीं है। जब हेल्पर को किडनैप करके लाया गया था, उस समय मैं मौजूद था। हेल्पर काफी डरा हुआ था, लेकिन जिस तरह से पुलिस लगातार ढूंढ रही है, कई घंटे बीत चुके हैं, लेकिन अभी तक पता नहीं चल पाया। लगातार पुलिस की टीम ढूंढ रही है। एक जो FIR दर्ज हुआ है, न्यूबॉम्बे में दर्ज हुआ है। दूसरा जो पूजा खेड़कर की मां है, उनके खिलाफ पुणे में FIR दर्ज हुआ है, क्योंकि जिस तरह से 14 सितंबर को जब पुलिस की टीम यहाँ पे आई थी और जो हेल्पर को छुड़ाने के लिए आई थी, उस समय यहाँ से घुसने की कोशिश किया था। उस समय मनोरमा ने उसको रोका था और पुलिस के ऊपर कुत्ते छोड़ दिए थे अपने पति को बचाने के, क्योंकि दिलीप को निकालना था घर से, क्योंकि अगर पुलिस जाती तो पूछताछ के लिए हिरासत में ले सकती थी। इसीलिए कहीं कहीं निकालने के लिए कुत्ते छोड़ दिए गए, और कुत्ते छोड़ने के बाद दिलीप फरार हो गया। तब से लगातार पुलिस की टीम ढूंढ रही है। मैं तस्वीरें दिखा रहा हूं किस तरह से पूजा खेड़कर का घर है, अंदर जो कई गाड़ियां मौजूद है, लेकिन पूजा खेड़कर के परिवार कोई भी मौजूद नहीं है। लगातार सर्च किया जा रहा है कि परिवार को ढूंढा जा रहा है, लोकेशन ढूंढा जा रहा है कि कहां पे है परिवार, कोई भी मौजूद नहीं है। यहाँ पे अंदर एक ड्राइवर मौजूद था जिससे हमने बात किया, उन्होंने सारी चीजें बताई कि किस तरह से हेल्पर को किडनैप करके यहाँ पे लाया गया था, रखा गया था और कितने दिन तक रखा गया था, सारी जानकारियां हमें बताया। फिलहाल लगातार पुलिस सर्च कर रही है, ढूंढ रही है, लेकिन पूजा खेड़कर के परिवार का कुछ अभी तक पता नहीं चला है। जी
Right. Thank you for those details, Satya Prakash. I'll be coming back to you as the investigation continues and the effort to find Pooja Khedkar's family continues simultaneously. Let's move ahead right now to our next segment, Bharat in 1 minute. Let's get started, viewers. Now, in fact, we're getting our viewers back-to-back updates coming in on Republic TV, and the truck driver has been rescued. However, Pooja Khedkar's family is not to be seen anywhere. Now the story starts when when Pooja Khedkar's family is missing, especially after we see that the family was booked for abducting a truck driver who allegedly had rammed into their SUV in Navi Mumbai. Union Home Minister Amit Shah has inaugurated the second National Anti-narcotics Task Force conference is being held in New Delhi, and he pushed for stronger action against the smugglers and peddlers. He said that anti-narcotics team of all states should work along to make India narcotics free. Take a look.
मैं मानता हूं कि ड्रग के खिलाफ हमारी जो लड़ाई है और देश के प्रधानमंत्री मोदी जी का नशामुक्त भारत का जो संकल्प है, वो तभी सफल हो सकता है जब ये लड़ाई को सिर्फ एनसीबी और भारत सरकार का गृह मंत्रालय नहीं, इस काम से जुड़े हुए भारत सरकार के सभी विभाग, राज्य सरकार के सभी विभाग और विशेषकर एंटी नारकोटिक्स टास्क फोर्स के पूरी टीम हर राज्य की इसके साथ मनोयोग के साथ एक ही रास्ते पर चलकर इस संकल्प को अपना संकल्प बनाए, तभी नशा मुक्त भारत का संकल्प सिद्ध हो सकता है। और मैं सबसे पहले आप लोगों को बताना चाहता हूं कि मोदी जी ने देश के सामने 2047 में महान भारत की रचना की एक संकल्पना रखी। ऐसा भारत जो हर क्षेत्र में समूचे विश्व में सर्वप्रथम होगा, ऐसा भारत जो पूर्णतः विकसित होगा, ऐसा भारत जिसकी सुरक्षा की दीवारें इतनी अभेद होगी कि जिसको लांघने की कोई कल्पना ही न कर सके। अगर ऐसे भारत की रचना करनी है तो हमारी युवा पीढ़ी को ड्रग के दूषण से बचाना बहुत जरूरी है, क्योंकि किसी भी महान राज्य की संकल्पना, इसकी नींव उस देश की युवा पीढ़ी होती है। अगर हमारी आने वाली नस्लें ही खोखली हो जाएगी तो देश रास्ते से भटक जाएगा।
And viewers, we're taking a short break right now, but do not go anywhere. Republic TV leads the investigation in the BMW hit and kill case. Stay tuned. We are live and breaking. Republic's investigation shows accused of BMW hit and kill case has direct links with the hospital. Delhi police confronted twice by Republic. They go completely mum on the lapses.
प्योर सूजी पास्ता उबालो, मिलाओ और खाओ
8 मिनट में तैयार।
क्या टेस्ट है सबका राजा आर प्योर मसाला। केसरिया से मन जोगी हुआ रे, दिल झूमे देखो मतवारा हुआ रे। केसरिया से मन जोगी हुआ।
हर पल मनाओ केसरी त्योहार। विमल, बोलो जुबान केसरी।
आर प्योर शाही पनीर मसाला, डिलीशियस, हेल्दी एवरी डे।
Not counting gang violence. Great.
You get the worst ideas when you have.
This is Republic Jack Olival Studio. Stay tuned for all the live and breaking news updates. I'm Deepak Suresh Kumar. Let's get started.
थोड़े में ज्यादा स्वाद ये ही तो है इसकी खास बात। वाओ मामा, क्या स्वाद है। अरे मेरे राजा,
सबका राजा आर प्योर मसाला। केसरिया से मन जोगी हुआ रे, दिल झूमे देखो मतवारा हुआ रे। केसरिया से मन जोगी हुआ।
हर पल मनाओ केसरी त्योहार। विमल, बोलो जुबान केसरी।
आर प्योर शाही पनीर मसाला, डिलीशियस, हेल्दी एवरी डे।
Nepal is burning. Gen Z protesters have taken to the streets to bring down the KPOL government. The protesters have been hell-bent on regime change, and KPOL has already resigned as the Prime Minister of Nepal, with several of his ministers in hiding and on the run. But the Gen Z has chosen its next leader, Sushila Karki.
My general concern, current immediate concern is the law and order of the country. And in order to maintain the law and order of the country demands the person who knows about the law and order. And current Chief Justice Sushila Karki is...
From Asia's largest news headquarters, setting the agenda for Bharat. You're watching Republic. From Asia's largest news headquarters, setting the agenda for Bharat. You're watching Republic.
Top headlines. Delhi police to verify the health status of the accused husband, likely to take him into custody today. The public's investigation shows accused of a BMW hit and kill case has direct links with the hospital. Assistant U.S. Trade Representative has arrived in New Delhi for crucial India-US trade talks. Actor Sonu Sood, cricketer Robin Uthappa and Yuvraj Singh summoned by ED in illegal betting app case. TVK releases an AI video showing CN Annadurai endorsing Vijay and criticizing the DMK. Amid tussle within the AIADMK General Secretary Palaniswamy to meet Amit Shah in New Delhi today. Getting you some big updates coming in. Republic's investigation shows accused of BMW hit and kill case has direct links with the hospital. This is a huge story coming in. Republic TV, one of the first ones to point out that link between the hospital and the accused. Big update coming in right now, viewers of Republic TV. And simultaneously, the accused in this case. This accused, by the way, has been sent to 2-day judicial custody. The accused's father has a direct link with the hospital. Hospital staff confirms link with the accused. All right, we're getting some reactions coming in. Let's go ahead and play it out.
गगनप्रीत के मामा का हॉस्पिटल है या फिर हॉस्पिटल उनका है, रिलेटिव है, वो आती रहती है यहाँ पे लाइफ में आती है। मैं देखा नहीं, अंदर अंदर है, अंदर बाहर से बाहर अंदर तो पता ही नहीं। वो मामा ये है, मामी इतना नहीं करते, रिलेटिव है।
All right, so that's the phone conversation that my colleague Akhil has had with a hospital staff, and a big confirmation coming in there. The first-hand confirmation that Republic has got, what Delhi police even couldn't get, is that the hospital staff has now confirmed to Republic that yes, the hospital in which the victim, Navjot, the government official, was shifted in, was owned by one of the family members of the accused. And no wonder, this is the reason, ladies and gentlemen, why the accused took the victim, the government official, to a hospital that was 19 kilometers away. And even while there were 7 hospitals in the pipeline that were falling in the line where the accident took place, however, the accused decided to take the victim to a hospital that was 19 kilometers away. And remember, if the victim could have been shifted to a nearby hospital today, Navjot would have been alive. All right, we are joining in by reporters. Akhil is reporting live from the DCP office. Chandrakala is live from the victim's residence. And Aditya is also joining us live. All right, Soumya is also joining us live from the DDO hospital. Akhil, first, you have done that confrontation. You've got the first confirmation from the hospital staff. She has confirmed that, yes, this was a hospital that was owned by one of the family member of the accused.
Well, that's right. If you see, the accused was basically known to the NuLife hospital. If you see what we have got the details from the MCA filings as well, that 2 things. One was the NuLife hospital. Second one, if you see, is the NuLife Advanced Diagnostics. And in both the details, in the MCA filings, what we have got to know that the registration address is common in both the filings. And that is why initially the Delhi police have been investigating in that direction, that whether the accused was linked to this very hospital or not. Because if you see, initially when that accident took place, after that, the victims, now deceased in this case, Navjot Singh's son, has come forward and he has claimed that if his father would have been taken to a nearby hospital, then the case would have been different. But what has happened, his father was taken to a hospital which was approximately 19 kilometers away from the various spot site. If you see, the accident took place in the Dhaula Kuan area, which comes in the southwest district, and the victim was taken to a hospital in the Mukherjee Nagar area, which comes in the north district. And after that, what we have seen, that there was a clear link which was established, that the accused deliberately took the victim to a hospital which was known to the family members. And after that, what we have seen, that in this very case, Delhi police has also filed, basically later on added a section of 328A in which to basically conceal some information from the Delhi police in that regard. So that section was also pressed in by the Delhi police later on in during the course of investigation.
Right, Akhil, stay with me. I've also been joined by Soumya, who's reporting live from the DDO hospital. Soumya, this is a case that has completely blown off the lid. Republic is completely blown off the lid of the investigation. NuLife hospital is under scanner, and Republic has actually shown what the Delhi police couldn't even investigate in 72 hours. 72 hours later, they have conducted the postmortem. You have confronted the investigation officers in the case. What are the kind of responses that you've got so far? They have always evaded Republic, and today as well, they have done the same.
Yes, well, see, Tanisha, we made 3 attempts wherein we tried to seek answers for certain questions as to why the Delhi police is going soft on the accused. Second, why did they not go ahead and sought for police custody of the accused in the case? And why is it taking so long for the Delhi police to understand the ownership pattern of the said particular hospital where the accused Gaganpreet took deceased Navjot post the accident? So it took us, Republic in general, yesterday we were the first ones to confirm that out of the 3 owners of the NuLife hospital, one of the owners was Gaganpreet's father, Javinder Singh, and now we have also accessed the MCA filings, which makes it all the more clear that the accused has direct and personal links with the NuLife, wherein making certain changes to whatever investigations had to followed up post the accidents would have been much easier in her case. And that's what we are seeing things panning out at the moment, as we have no current updates with regards to where is the investigation headed. Now that Gaganpreet has been sent to a judicial custody, interrogation and investigation in this particular case becomes a bit difficult, because in this particular case it is easy for her to seek a bail. So these are the developments that we are picking up. On the other side, we have zero response from the Delhi police, the investigative officer, despite making three attempts as to seek the answers of the questions that are raising serious concerns with regards to investigation in this case, with regards to the links of the accused with the hospital in this case, with regards to the role of the hospital in this particular case.
In fact, I request Soumya, Akhil and Chandrakala to stay on with us, because what we'll do again is we will play out that phone conversation, the first confirmation that has come on Republic, where it is now confirmed that the hospital in where the victim was shifted to was owned by one of the family members of the accused. All right, we'll go across to that conversation just in some moment from now, but this is the visuals of the FSL team, the forensic team that has reached the police station where the BMW that had rammed and mowed down the government official is there at the spot. Live visuals there coming in from the national capital. This is outside the police station where the BMW car has been kept. This is the exact same car that had mowed down the government official. His wife still remains in a critical condition. We learn that the post-mortem has been conducted, but the lapse here is that the post-mortem has been conducted after 72 hours. The forensic team there conducting the survey of the car on what was the speed of the car. Remember, the alcohol test of the accused has come negative, but the big question again now here is that the alcohol capacity reduces once you conduct the post-mortem, once you conduct the test after 12 hours. So was there a lapse on the part of the Delhi government? That remains to be the key question. But moving across to that first confirmation that has come on Republic, where it shows and we have the first confirmation where it proves the hospital staff has confirmed to Republic that yes, the father, the family member of the accused, was the one who is a owner of the hospital, the same hospital where the victim was shifted at 19 kilometers away from the accident spot. Here's that confirmation and that first conversation on Republic.
गगनप्रीत के मामा का हॉस्पिटल है या फिर उनका है रिलेटिव है, वो आती रहती है यहाँ पे लाश में आती रहती है। मैं देखा नहीं, अंदर है तो बाहर से बाहर अंदर मुझे पता ही नहीं। वो मामा ये है मामी इतना नहीं पता रिलेटिव है, इतना पता मोटा मोटा
All right, so that was the first confirmation the Republic has got from the hospital staff that yes, the accused family has ownership in the hospital. Chandrakala, Akhil and Soumya continue to stay with me at the broadcast. Chandrakala, to you now, we believe that the final remains of the government official who was mowed down by the luxury killer is going to be held today. What more updates do you have? You're reporting from outside the victim's residence.
Yes, absolutely. Currently, we are awaiting the mortal remains of the senior official, the late Navjot Singh, who would be arriving anytime soon, right at this moment, as we could learn that the mortal remains has already left. They will be visiting the Venkateshwar hospital, where his wife is admitted right at this moment, whose condition is not really fine at this moment. She is also in a very critical condition, as his as their son has also spoken about it, that how how this complete lapse, that his father could have been saved if he was taken to a nearby hospital, but this entire attempt to cover up this high-profile case has once again questioned as to why such cases are not taken seriously, why the Delhi police is not answering this right at this moment where various such cases have come to the fore and there is no such solution to such cases. Of course, a BMW hit-and-run case is something very, very, now it has become a normal, it has been normalized right at this moment at the heart of the national capital where various such cases has come to the front. We have tried speaking to the Delhi police also, who is not ready to come up with a statement right at this moment. Investigation is underway, and the fact that the accused Gaganpreet has been taken into judicial custody, the police has not has failed to seek custody despite various evidences. Now it remains to be seen whether justice would be served to the senior official, which led to the demise of the senior official.
Right.
A very, very horrific incident.
Yes, Chandrakala, and even as we speak, Chandrakala, and like you were mentioning, Delhi police has been confronted. But when my colleague Soumya confronted the Delhi police on some very tough questions on the lapses, on the cover-up, they remain completely evasive. They have evaded Republic's question. They ran away when asked about certain lapses, when asked about why the post-mortem was conducted 72 hours later, on what was the link between the accused and the hospital. Watch them run away as Republic asked them some tough questions.
इन्वेस्टिगेशन कहाँ आगे बढ़ा आप ये बता पाएंगे, क्योंकि अभी तक पुलिस के साइड से ये नहीं स्टैब्लिश हो पाया कि क्या लिंक है. तो अब ये इन्वेस्टिगेशन का ये एक तरीका है क्या टू गो सॉफ्ट ऑन द अक्यूज? इज दिल्ली पुलिस नॉट गोइंग टू आंसर? मिस्टर सिंह, इज दिल्ली पुलिस चूजिंग नॉट टू आंसर? व्हाई डिड दिल्ली पुलिस नॉट टेक द कस्टडी yesterday? मिस्टर सिंह, इन्वेस्टिगेशन कहाँ आगे बढ़ा आप ये बता पाएंगे, क्योंकि अभी तक पुलिस के साइड से ये नहीं स्टैब्लिश हो पाया कि क्या लिंक है. तो अब ये इन्वेस्टिगेशन का ये एक तरीका है क्या टू गो सॉफ्ट ऑन द अक्यूज? इज दिल्ली पुलिस नॉट गोइंग टू आंसर? मिस्टर सिंह, इज दिल्ली पुलिस चूजिंग नॉट टू आंसर? व्हाई डिड दिल्ली पुलिस नॉट टेक द कस्टडी yesterday? मिस्टर सिंह, इन्वेस्टिगेशन.
All right, so 3 places where my colleague Soumya has confronted the investigation officer of the case. That man you see on your screen, ladies and gentlemen, is the investigation officer of the BMW hit, kill and cover-up case. He remained completely evasive. 3 times that my colleague Soumya attempted to confront him, but he had no answers to Republic questions. Question number 1 was, how far has the investigation reached? Question number 2 was, why was the post-mortem completed after 72 hours after the accident had happened? And question number 3, what is the link between the accused and the hospital? And will the husband now be taken into custody? Those 3 questions, 4 to 5 questions that had been posed by Republic to the investigation officers in the case, but he remained completely evasive. Let's now also play confrontation number 1 and 2.
इन्वेस्टिगेशन कहाँ आगे बढ़ा आप ये बता पाएंगे, क्योंकि अभी तक पुलिस के साइड से ये नहीं स्टैब्लिश हो पाया कि क्या लिंक है. तो अब ये इन्वेस्टिगेशन का ये एक तरीका है क्या टू गो सॉफ्ट ऑन द अक्यूज? इज दिल्ली पुलिस नॉट गोइंग टू आंसर? मिस्टर सिंह, इज दिल्ली पुलिस चूजिंग नॉट टू आंसर? व्हाई डिड दिल्ली पुलिस नॉट टेक द कस्टडी yesterday? मिस्टर सिंह.
All right, Delhi police there remaining completely evasive on how far the investigation has reached. They have no answers to Republic's tough questions. Remember, Republic has exposed what Delhi police could not. We have told you how there is a direct link between the accused and the hospital. The accused father, family member, is one of the owners of the hospital there, and that is exactly the reason why the accused had dragged the victim 19 kilometers away from the accident spot. And had the victim, the government official, been shifted to a nearby hospital today, Navjot Singh would have been alive. All right, that continues to be as one of our top story because it is Republic versus the luxury killers. For now, we shift our focus and move on to some other stories that we are tracking. An increase in the United States military activities in Bangladesh's strategically placed Chittagong area located close to borders of India and Myanmar has raised eyebrows as it may have implications beyond Bangladesh. A tactical transport aircraft normally based at the United States Air Force's Yokota station in Japan recently touched down at Shah Amanat International Airport in Chittagong. Now, according to reports, the visit appeared linked to the growing involvement of external powers in the Bay of Bengal area, which lies near India's northeast and Myanmar. Both Washington and Beijing are reportedly trying to court Myanmar's rebel group. So that's the big breaking update that we are getting in. This is an increase in the United States military activities in Bangladesh's strategically placed Chittagong area. Remember, it is of prime importance because these are the areas which are lying very close to the borders of India, especially the Myanmar area. And it has raised certain eyebrows as it may have implications beyond Bangladesh as well. All right, we're trying to get in Ishan on the case, who will be sharing more updates on what is the significance, when do the United States military drills start in Bangladesh. And what's also concerning is how this has been seen as a tactical move to transport the aircraft normally based at United States Air Force Yokota station in Japan, and it has recently touched down at the Shah Amanat International Airport in Chittagong. And with that, now let's also have a quick check of the other stories that we're tracking. This is Bharat in 1 minute.
Bharat 1 minute brought to you by Canara Bank. Together we can.
Prime Minister of Mauritius, Dr. Naveen Ramgoolam met Vice President CP Radhakrishnan in Delhi as he concludes his week-long India visit. The visit also covered Varanasi, Ayodhya, Mumbai and Tirupati. This is Mauritius Prime Minister's first overseas bilateral visit in his present term. A youth died in a village in Gorakhpur after being pushed out of a vehicle by cattle smugglers during 3 a.m. And this was after a chase. The police has confirmed the death due to head injuries. A case has been filed. 5 teams are on the hunt and one smuggler has been caught by villager is under treatment. A police van was also hurt in stone pelting. Union Home Minister Amit Shah inaugurated the second national conference of Anti-narcotics task force heads of states and union territories in New Delhi. The 2-day conference will serve as a strategic platform to reinforce Prime Minister Narendra Modi's commitment to a drug-free India and to formulate a roadmap to achieve this goal. The theme of the conference, being organized by Narcotics Control Bureau, is United Resolve, Shared Responsibility. Union Home Minister Amit Shah inaugurated the second National Anti-Narcotics Task Force Conference, and that is being held in the national capital. He pushed for a stronger action against the smugglers and peddlers. He said that anti-narcotics team of all states should work along to make India narcotic-free. Here's that statement.
मैं मानता हूं कि ड्रग के खिलाफ हमारी जो लड़ाई है और देश के प्रधानमंत्री मोदी जी का नशामुक्त भारत का जो संकल्प है वो तभी सफल हो सकता है जब ये लड़ाई को सिर्फ एनसीबी और भारत सरकार का गृह मंत्रालय नहीं, इस काम से जुड़े हुए भारत सरकार के सभी विभाग, राज्य सरकार के सभी विभाग और विशेषकर एंटी नारकोटिक्स टास्क फोर्स के पूरी टीम हर राज्य की इसके साथ मनोयोग के साथ एक ही रास्ते पर चलकर इस संकल्प को अपना संकल्प बनाए, तभी नशा मुक्त भारत का संकल्प सिद्ध हो सकता है। और मैं सबसे पहले आप लोगों को बताना चाहता हूं कि मोदी जी ने देश के सामने 2047 में महान भारत की रचना की एक संकल्पना रखी। ऐसा भारत जो हर क्षेत्र में समूचे विश्व में सर्वप्रथम होगा, ऐसा भारत जो पूर्णतः विकसित होगा, ऐसा भारत जिसकी सुरक्षा की दीवारें इतनी अभेद होगी कि जिसको लांघने की कोई कल्पना ही न कर सके। अगर ऐसे भारत की रचना करनी है तो हमारी युवा पीढ़ी को ड्रग के दूषण से बचाना बहुत जरूरी है, क्योंकि किसी भी महान राज्य की संकल्पना, इसकी नींव उस देश की युवा पीढ़ी होती है। अगर हमारी आने वाली नस्लें ही खोखली हो जाएगी तो देश रास्ते से भटक जाएगा।
Shifting our focus now, campaigning in Tamil Nadu has now taken a very theatrical turn after TVK leader Vijay's party released an AI video on CN Annadurai's birth anniversary. The video shows Annadurai campaigning for actor Vijay and his party TVK and also criticizing the ruling DMK. Now this is just ahead of Tamil Nadu elections. Actor and politician Vijay's TVK has released an AI-generated video of former Chief Minister CN Annadurai, the founder of the now ruling DMK, criticizing the party and endorsing him. Now, the DMK has hit back swiftly and condemned the TVK's quote-unquote cheap tactics. We have a reaction from the party spokesperson as well. Let's listen in.
Yesterday, TVK leader Vijay's party has posted a video online. It is an AI-generated video showing CN Annadurai scolding the DMK government for the corruption and also campaigning for actor Vijay. It's an AI video generated by them.
Yeah, the people will laugh at it. People will know how cheap publicity stunt Vijay group is taking. How can, when Vijay might not even have born when Anna died. So these things are known to the people. So they are becoming jokers in the mindset of the people. Let us wait and see.
All right, Shada, my colleague, is joining me live from Chennai on that. Shada, just ahead of the Tamil Nadu elections, there are many things that are unfolding now. The TTV has said that there is no alliance. Meanwhile, we see actor Vijay's party putting out an AI video. What is it? Which way is the elections moving forward now?
The 2026 elections seems to be a big question in the state of Tamil Nadu because the past 50 years we have seen the DMK versus ADMK and the fight going on just between two major parties. But now we have the India alliance which is becoming strong day by day with the BJP and the ADMK. And amidst this is where the India alliance is also breaking up, where TTV Dinakaran and the OPS factor are splitting up. However, the unification of the AIADMK is still a question, and we have Edappadi K. Palaniswamy meeting Amit Shah today. Amidst this is the new party of Vijay, which is the TVK, Tamaraga Vetri Karagam. However, TVK has not made a major blast in amidst the minds of people. There have been multiple places the campaign has already started, especially Trichy, Perambalur and Ariyalur, where Vijay has already met all these people. And we also have the TVK's leader fighting out against the DMK, saying that they are the political enemy and ideological enemy is the BJP. So now the new AI video of the TVK showing CN Annadurai supporting Vijay and asking people to vote for Vijay and going against DMK seems to be a laugh amongst the DMK members, because DMK was founded by CN Annadurai and this particular video was not taken well by them.
Right. Right, Shraddha. Thank you very much for getting us those updates. Ladies and gentlemen, with that, it's time for us to now slip into a short break. But after the break, we'll get you the details of how there are many actors now that have been summoned in the illegal betting app case. Also, after the break is the political controversy over TVK releasing an AI video showing CN Annadurai endorsing Vijay and criticizing the DMK.
In the global employability rankings by Times Higher Education UK, only the following 6 institutions from India are ranked amongst the top 230 in the world for having the most employable graduates: IIT Delhi, IISc Bangalore, IIT Bombay, IIM Ahmedabad, IIT Kharagpur and Amity University.
आर प्योर सूजी पास्ता उबालो मिलाओ और खाओ
8 मिनट में तैयार।
क्या टेस्ट है सबका राजा आर प्योर मसाला।
Not counting gang violence. Great.
You get the worst ideas when you have secularism. Men give birth. No borders. America's a terrible country. These things are almost all outgrowths of secularism. But this generation, you guys want something deeper. You want something more.
U.S. most fiery right-wing speaker and U.S. President Donald Trump's close ally, Charlie Kirk, was shot dead. He was shot straight in the neck while giving speech at a uni in Utah.
Just fired a firearm. Shots fired at UVU, Charlie Kirk, Turning Point.
The 31-year-old was U.S.'s most fiery right-wing speaker.
Speaking to you in my personal capacity tonight as a 26-year-old, I see the angst of young people as well as the challenges facing new parents. I am here tonight to tell you, to warn you, that this election is a decision between preserving America as we know it and eliminating everything that we love. To hold down the good, decent middle-class patriots striving to build a family and pursue a decent life.
So who was Charlie Kirk?
Republic's investigation shows accused of BMW hit and kill case have direct links with the hospital. Republic TV's investigation exposes what Delhi police could not. Hospital staff confirms accused connections. Brendan Link, the assistant U.S. trade representative, arrives in New Delhi for crucial India-U.S. trade talks. Actor Sonu Sood, cricketer Robin Uthappa and Yuvraj Singh summoned by ED in illegal betting app case. TVK releases AI video showing Nadu AI endorsing Vijay and criticizing the DMK. And Amit tussled with AI DMK General Secretary E. Palaniswamy to meet Amit Shah in New Delhi today. Very good afternoon, viewers. You're watching Live and Breaking, and I am Rakshita Mishra with you. Viewers, India and the US will be back at the negotiating table to work out a trade deal in New Delhi today, raising the hopes for a breakthrough just weeks after President Donald Trump imposed punitive tariffs on India for buying Russian oil. Now, the trade talks are taking place after a much deferred arrival of the US delegation in New Delhi. Meanwhile, we have the visuals. The Assistant U.S. Trade Representative for South and Central Asia, Brendan Link, who arrived at the Vanijya Bhavan today. You can see to the right side of the screens the trade negotiator from the United States and India. Pranav joins us live on the broadcast from the digital floor. Pranav, tell us, what do we really expect? There have been immense roadblocks, and we've seen the ties going really, really low. But now we see that it's time that those differences are now resolved. But what is going to happen today? If you could just help our viewers understand.
Well, just to put things in perspective, if you remember, it is the same Peter Navarro, who had said that India is the Maharaja of tariffs, and that's a departure from that statement, wherein today he said that India is coming back to the negotiating table. So yes, the team, the US team is here in India. What we learn is that there are talks of trying to at least complete the first tranche of negotiations by October or November this year. Remember, the US and India trade talks were stuck because of certain stand taken by Indian government that it will not provide any access to India's agriculture sector. So we are expecting some kind of ironing out of the differences between the two teams, and by October, November is what the first tranche of likely talks are expected.
Also, just stay on with us. We have Ishan joining us from the Commerce Ministry also. Ishan, what is the lineup like? What are you picking up from where you're reporting right now?
To Vaniji Bhavan around 10:30 a.m. They are still inside and they are negotiating. The negotiations are underway. It has been noted that the delegation will be here till later in the evening, and only then they will proceed from here. Till then, the negotiations are to be taking place, and they are currently underway at Vaniji Bhavan in New Delhi.
All right. Thank you so much, Isham, for joining us with those details, and thank you so much, Pranav, for joining us from the Business Desk. Viewers, we shift our focus to what's really happening in the neighborhood. Now, there's an increase in the U.S. military activities in Bangladesh's strategically placed Chittagong area that's located close to the borders of India and Myanmar. Now, this, of course, is raising concerns as it may have implications beyond Bangladesh. A tactical transport aircraft normally based at the US Air Force's Yokota station in Japan, recently touched down at the Shah Amanat International Airport in Chittagong. Now, reports suggest that the visit appeared linked to the growing involvement of external powers in the Bay of Bengal area, which lies near India's northeast and Myanmar. And both Washington and Beijing are reportedly trying to court Myanmar's rebel groups. So you can understand what's really happening to the eastern side, viewers, to the east of Asia. These military drills are happening very much closer to the Indo-Myanmar border. And there has been a lot of movement out there, and have been drills being conducted. All right, Moyuk is joining us on the broadcast from our Kolkata newsroom, our Bangla newsroom. Moyuk, tell us, what are you picking up? There's a lot of activity happening closer to the border.
Well, really, it's concerning because of the fact that Chittagong and Cox's Bazar, these two places are just adjacent to Myanmar as well as Mizoram. The Seven Sisters connecting border is Chittagong. So if you walk like straight 50 kilometers from Chittagong, you will get the Mizoram border. That's the entry point of Seven Sisters. It's concerning because of the fact that what you have told that this U.S. Navy chopper as well as this F-130 this aircraft that has been seeing a modern tactical transport aircraft that you have said, that specifically what we are collecting is that from the flight radars, this aircraft had landed in Chittagong 2 days back. It's a Lockheed Martin C-130J-30 Super Hercules aircraft, and it was flying at around 433 kilometers per hour speed at an altitude of 6,075 feet. So basically, after they have landed, what we are collecting from our local sources is that 120 U.S. Army and Air Force officers, they have booked rooms in a specific hotel in Chittagong. That's one of the biggest five-star hotels in Chittagong. That's called the Chittagong there. And most importantly, they are participating in some kind of a drill, some kind of a training program. We are concerned of the fact that why this training program is happening at this point of time when Nepal is in a turmoil position, when Bangladesh doesn't have an elected government. It's still under the clutches of Muhammad Yunus and deep state. Very specifically, an Egyptian Air Force transport aircraft has also landed in Chittagong's Shah Amanat International Airport on 14th of September. That's what we are learning. So basically, lots of development happening just adjacent to the eastern side, just the other side of the border in Kolkata. So we are keeping a close look.
Inspector on with us, we also have Ishan joining us right now from New Delhi. Ishan, well, this is also coming in just 2 weeks after there was an American citizen found dead in Bangladesh, and he reportedly reports have suggested that he was from the US military, with a special forces officer. And it's interesting now that these activities, these military drills are happening. This C-130 is also landing right now over there. What are you picking up as far as your sources are concerned?
The exercise is named Pacific Angel 25-3, and it is being conducted by the Pacific Air Command. The exercises are being led by Major Jeddah of the Pacific Air Command, and approximately 120 US troops have landed in Bangladesh for this exercise. These exercises are expected to be conducted near Cox's Bazar region and at the Bangladesh Air Force Base. On paper, it has been stated that these are the humanitarian exercises will be taking place, and there will be rescue and rescue training being conducted by the US Air Force for the Bangladesh Air Force. But interesting fact is the C-130 that had landed today is the second C-130 aircraft. The previous C-130 aircraft was from Egypt. The Egyptian aircraft had apparently brought in a lot of equipment, and we are not sure what this equipment is that they had brought in.
Okay. Mayuk, well, this is actually interesting that even some equipment is being perhaps delivered. We do not know yet, but there was an American citizen who was found dead, and without a post-mortem, the body was sent back, So it's really suspicious as to what is really happening, what's really brewing in Bangladesh.
Well, specifically, time and again, we have seen how deep states wants to cut off the chicken's neck, and most importantly, the seven sisters, that the seven northeastern states of India. So if they want to target the northeastern states, they have to put some installations in Chittagong and Cox's Bazar area. It's the clear geopolitical plot they are hatching right now. What we are getting in from our sources, Chittagong is becoming very vulnerable for India as well, because of the fact that here in Chittagong, we have time and again seen the dominance of the terrorist groups like Ansarullah Bangla. We have seen the dominance of Lashkar-e-Toiba and ISIS-backed organizations. Chittagong is a place where you get the access of the sea as well. So the Pakistani ships, last time also during the coup, we had reported that Pakistani ships are entering the Chittagong port with lots of arms and ammunitions in the garb of sending onions in Bangladesh. So here also, not only Bangladesh, the entire geopolitical plot is being planned. What we are getting in from our sources, the entire plan is being plotted from very powerful external forces sitting somewhere in US or in the European countries who are trying to use Bangladesh and specifically Chittagong as an installation for their dominance and to keep India under pressure.
Right. Many thanks, Mayuk, for joining us from the Republic Bangla newsroom with those exclusive details and putting a context to what's really happening. And thanks so much, Ishan, for joining us from New Delhi. Shifting focus now, viewers, the BSF has been successful in foiling Pakistan's attempt to smuggle arms into India. In a recent operation in Punjab's Fazilka, the BSF recovered a massive cache of weapons. Here's a report on that.
In a big success for the Border Security Force, BSF has foiled a major attempt of smuggling of the ammunition and arms into the Indian territory from across the border. This was late last night when the consignment was dropped from the other side, though it is unclear whether it was a dead drop or drone drop. It was done in the Arnia sector's Budvar post, where the troops of the Border Security Force, the alert troops, they saw the consignment, after which they launched a massive search operations in the area. And during the searches, they have recovered one Russian-made AK series rifle. Suspected, it is said that it is an AK-47 rifle, along with the magazine and some ammunition that has been recovered. It is believed that it was being sent for some major terror strike that needs to be carried out, because if I can show you on this very side, you will see that this is the fence. So this area is very close to the Indo-Pakistan international border, almost on the verge of it. This is the Indian fence that is there. So it was ahead of the fence that the dropping was done, but due to the alertness of the troops of Border Security Force in collaboration with the intel agencies, they have foiled this attempt of smuggling of weapons into the Indian territory.
And viewers, another big story that we are tracking, an investigation by Republic TV has uncovered a link between Gaganpreet, the accused of the hit-and-run case, hit-and-kill case in Delhi, and the NuLife hospital, the same hospital where the victim was rushed. According to the investigation, Gaganpreet's father, Javinder Singh, is a director and shareholder of the NuLife Advanced Diagnostics Private Limited, the company that owns the hospital. And documents have revealed that Javinder Singh's directorial position is still active as per the latest filings. Delhi police have been searching for connections between Gaganpreet and the hospital for 48 hours now. But Republic TV has found out the link before the police. The development has raised several questions about the potential tie between the accused and the hospital, and the police are likely to investigate further to determine the nature of the connection now. So viewers, Republic TV is ahead of this investigation. Chandrakala and Aditya join us live in the broadcast from all right, Chandrakala is outside Navjot, the victim's residence. Chandrakala, well, of course, there were many, there were suspicions already being raised that why will the victim not be taken to an AIMS or a Safdarjung hospital. There has to be some connection, and Republic TV has exposed that. Chandrakala, what are you picking up as to what is Navjot's family saying now? How are they reacting?
Well, absolutely a very, very sad moment for the entire family. The fact that a very crucial point has come to the fore is that, of course, now that there's a direct link between the accused and the hospital, as we have learned yesterday, and also it has been completely, it's clear now that, of course, Gaganpreet, the accused father, has a direct link with the hospital NuLife, where the victims were taken 19 kilometers away from the accident spot, which led to the demise of this very senior official, senior official Navjot Singh. Right at this moment, I am in front of his residence. We are awaiting the mortal remains of Navjot Singh, who has left the Venkateshwar hospital, where his wife is currently admitted, and she's in a very critical condition as well. We have learned that her condition is not also very stabilized right at this moment, and of course, the mortal remains is yet to reach the residence, where we could see the entire community have gathered here, as we have spoken to few neighbors on the condition of anonymity, where they have revealed how down to earth this person was, and his well-wishers are currently here at this moment. A very, very simple family. He left behind his wife, of course, his aged mother, father, his son Noor, who has come out openly saying that, if he was taken to a nearby hospital, this could not have led to the demise of his father. A very, very sheer negligence when it comes to this particular case that Delhi police is currently investigating. But yes, the investigation is very slow. They are not answerable at this moment. And of course, the fact that there is a link that has been established, which is the biggest question right at this moment, that why such high-profile cases are being very, very, being covered up constantly, and there is no such solution to such cases. We are currently awaiting the 72 hours. After 72 hours, the post-mortem took place, and now the mortal remains of late Navjot Singh will be brought to his residence right at this moment.
We also have Aditya joining us. Aditya, this is not negligence. This is complicity. This is a deliberate attempt to cover up, jeopardizing the safety of someone's life, jeopardizing somebody's life actually, and that led to his death. Now, Republic TV has exposed what Delhi police could not find out till even in 48 hours, right? What else have we picked up in this investigation, Aditya?
Well, the few of the findings in this investigation have been the first, that the location from which this company, the parent company, was operating, that is from within the premise of the hospital. Now, this is something which needs to be investigated, that someone who is in such a proximity within the hospital, sharing such a close relationship with the accused, who deliberately brings the victim to that hospital for further treatment or further first aid. This brings the link, how that link was exploited for personal gain, and how someone's position and power was used for personal exploitation and personal favors. So this is something big what the Republic media has picked from the filings which have been which has uncovered this development.
Right.
And yes, this is a deliberate move to conceit and to deceit, the law enforcement and also to deceit almost everyone that till this moment this was not being commented, this was kept behind, this was kept deliberately being not in front of anyone till the time the public made uncovered this fact.
Right. Absolutely, Aditya and Chandrakala, thank you so much for joining us with those details coming in. Republic TV keeps a close eye on every development, viewers, on that story. Now, shifting focus, viewers, Home Minister Amit Shah inaugurated the second National Anti-Narcotics Task Forces Conference that is currently underway in New Delhi. He pushed for stronger action against the smugglers and the peddlers. He also said that anti-narcotics team of all states should work along to make India narcotics free.
मैं मानता हूं कि ड्रग के खिलाफ हमारी जो लड़ाई है और देश के प्रधानमंत्री मोदी जी का नशामुक्त भारत का जो संकल्प है वो तभी सफल हो सकता है जब ये लड़ाई को सिर्फ एनसीबी और भारत सरकार का गृह मंत्रालय नहीं, इस काम से जुड़े हुए भारत सरकार के सभी विभाग, राज्य सरकार के सभी विभाग और विशेषकर एंटी नारकोटिक्स टास्क फोर्स के पूरी टीम हर राज्य की इसके साथ मनोयोग के साथ एक ही रास्ते पर चलकर इस संकल्प को अपना संकल्प बनाए, तभी नशा मुक्त भारत का संकल्प सिद्ध हो सकता है। और मैं सबसे पहले आप लोगों को बताना चाहता हूं कि मोदी जी ने देश के सामने 2047 में महान भारत की रचना की एक संकल्पना रखी। ऐसा भारत जो हर क्षेत्र में समूचे विश्व में सर्वप्रथम होगा, ऐसा भारत जो पूर्णतः विकसित होगा, ऐसा भारत जिसकी सुरक्षा की दीवारें इतनी अभेद होगी कि जिसको लांघने की कोई कल्पना ही न कर सके। अगर ऐसे भारत की रचना करनी है तो हमारी युवा पीढ़ी को ड्रग के दूषण से बचाना बहुत जरूरी है, क्योंकि किसी भी महान राज्य की संकल्पना, इसकी नींव उस देश की युवा पीढ़ी होती है। अगर हमारी आने वाली नस्लें ही खोखली हो जाएगी तो देश रास्ते से भटक जाएगा।
All right, time for a short break, viewers. But all eyes will be on the E. Palaniswamy and Amit Shah meeting this evening in New Delhi.
Our pure Shahi Paneer Masala. Delicious, healthy, every day.
केसरिया से मन जोगी हुआ रे, दिल झूमे देखो मतवारा हुआ रे। केसरिया से मन जोगी हुआ।
हर पल मनाओ केसरी त्योहार। विमल, बोलो जुबान केसरी।
थोड़े में ज्यादा स्वाद, यही तो है इसकी खास बात। वाओ मामा, क्या स्वाद है? अरे मेरे राजा।
One question that came to my mind was, how did so many people gather at one place at a particular time? So obviously, from what I've understood from what you've said, there were people asking for students to gather in different places, correct?
No. It was like the place was fixed. The time was fixed. But the person behind it or the mastermind behind it, I'm also unknown who did it. But there are few conspiracy theories. I don't want to go on them. But yeah, there are a few conspiracy theories like who might have done this.
Let me ask you a question. I'm asking you as a youth I'm part of. I consider myself a part of the youth in India, and I'm asking you.
Yeah, for sure.
Do you feel that the frustration, the anger of the youth, the passion of the youth, and everything that you passionately felt for has been somewhere been taken advantage of? Given only the kind of rioting, arson that we have seen in Nepal, like to burn down your parliament. I understand there is anger, right? But to burn down parliament, burn down homes, burn down hotels, like many properties which are not even linked. Do you feel that maybe somewhere that's been taken advantage of?
So you used that one word called infiltration, right?
Yeah.
So exactly that happened. Because Gen Zs were never supposed to do that. It was ignited by people who were not supposed to be there. And okay, parliament burning, it's like a very big deal. And burning is not even the solution. Right. And there are a lot of people who even, there is this place called Singadorwar, it has a lot of historical significance.
Yeah.
And somehow it also got burned, like it did.
Yeah.
And then these were not the ones to do it. They were criminals, basically. And in literally a building side by my house, thank God it was so good building. It didn't even burn, like that building got burned from inside only. It was so good, like nothing happened outside and other ones were not harmed. But people who did that, they were just drunk, they were high, and they did this. And these were just infiltrators, like they were just infiltrators.
I've seen a video of youth holding guns outside the parliament. There is a video, I'm sure you've seen that video as well, of youth holding rifles outside the parliament. There are videos of them holding rifles in different parts of Kathmandu. When you look at, you've seen that video, right? I mean, they're holding rifles. Now, are these rifles that they snatch from the police?
Yeah, they are the rifles they snatched. Like they didn't independently had it.
Right.
They were like, when they were protesting, somewhere it got dropped.
Yeah.
And they carried, and they were just like, they didn't even have the bullets for this, by the way.
Okay.
Republic brings Desh Ki Seva, a special campaign honoring the spirit of service during this Seva Parv led by Prime Minister Narendra Modi from the 17th of September to the 2nd of October. Marking the Prime Minister's birthday, the Seva Parv will see initiatives like the plantation drives, water conservation forums, free health campaigns, mass cleanliness missions and more. Through this campaign, Republic seeks to uphold the nation's pride and purpose, reflecting the true spirit of Seva.
केसरिया से मन जोगी हुआ रे दिल झूमे देखो मतवारा हुआ रे केसरिया से मन जोगी हुआ
हर पल मनाओ केसरी त्योहार विमल बोलो जुबान केसरी
थोड़े में ज्यादा स्वाद ये ही तो है इसकी खास बात। वाओ मामा क्या स्वाद है। अरे मेरे राजा
राजा आर्थिक मसाला।
Not counting gang violence. Great.
You get the worst ideas when you have secularism. Men give birth. No borders. America's a terrible country. These things are almost all outgrowths of secularism. But this generation, you guys want something deeper. You want something more.
U.S. most fiery right-wing speaker and U.S. President Donald Trump's close ally, Charlie Kirk, was shot dead. He was shot straight in the neck while giving speech at a uni in Utah.
Just fired a fire alarm. Shots fired at UVU, Charlie Kirk, Turning Point.
The 31-year-old was U.S.'s most fiery right-wing speaker.
Speaking to you in my personal capacity tonight as a 26-year-old, I see the angst of young people as well as the challenges facing new parents. I am here tonight to tell you, to warn you, that this election is a decision between preserving America as we know it and eliminating everything that we love. To hold down the good, decent middle-class patriots striving to build a family and pursue a decent life.
So who was Charlie Kirk?
If you want to have a privileged life in America, very simple, start acting a certain way. Do not.
What do you mean act a certain way?
Get married to one person and stay married to that person, and don't abandon them, of which 75% of black men do.
So, okay, we have 2 black men right here. By that statistic, one of us is not going to get married to one woman. So,
okay, I hope you guys defy the odds.
Okay, so do you
were you raised by a two-parent
Yes,
household?
I was.
Okay, good, and that's why you are probably here, because that elevates my argument. Our belief.
This is Republic Jack Oliver's studio. Stay tuned for all the breaking news and updates. I am Tanisha Avasthi. Let's get started.
इसको घर पे लगाओगे तो शादी का तो पता नहीं, पर घर पक्का नहीं टूटेगा।
रुंगटा नहीं तो घर स्ट्रॉन्ग नहीं। रुंगटा स्टील TMT बार एकदम सॉलिड।
पहाड़ों में एक हाइकिंग शिप भी बन सकती है।
थोड़े में ज्यादा स्वाद, यही तो है इसकी खास बात। वाओ मामा, क्या स्वाद है। अरे मेरे राजा।
We would also like to respond to the surprising, shallow and ill-informed remarks made by Switzerland, a close friend and partner. All the more important for Switzerland to avoid wasting the Council's time with narratives that are blatantly false and do not do justice to the reality of India.
Here we call on the government to take effective measures to protect minorities and uphold the right to the freedom of expression and the freedom of the media. Here we call on the government to take effective measures to protect minorities and uphold the right to the freedom of expression and the freedom of the media.
That have made remarks regarding India. We are compelled once again to address provocations from a country whose own leadership recently likened it to a dump truck. Perhaps an inadvertently apt metaphor for a state that continues to deposit recycled falsehoods and stale propaganda before this distinguished council. Pakistan's systematic abuse of this forum, coupled with its routine manipulation of the OIC as its mouthpiece, has become a familiar pattern. Its pathological fixation on India appears to provide it with existential validation. Yet, we must respond, lest we forget. Lest we forget the carnage of Pahalgam, where Pakistan-sponsored terrorists turned a meadow of joy into a killing field in April this year. Lest we forget 9/11, as the world marks its anniversary tomorrow, even as we witness today the hypocrisy of those who sheltered its mastermind and glorified him as a martyr. Lest we forget Pulwama, Uri, Pathankot, Mumbai. The list is endless, Mr. President. Yet, Pakistan demonstrates the audacity to take the floor today, feigning moral outrage while continuing to finance and shelter the very networks that threaten global security. The international community recognizes this charade for what it is. The world will not forget. India will not forget. Our measured and proportionate response to the Pahalgam attack made that sufficiently clear.
From Asia's largest news headquarters, setting the agenda for Bharat. You're watching Republic.
Good afternoon, viewers. It's 3 p.m. and you're watching Live and Breaking with me, Antara Gupta. Our top focus, ladies and gentlemen, of course, remains on the luxury BMW killing from the national capital. Republic has completely blown off the lid in the case, and in fact, we have uncovered what the Delhi police couldn't. We have uncovered the links between the killer Gaganpreet and the hospital, which subsequently puts the focus back on the cover-up angles. We'll get you that and a lot more, but first, as always, a quick check of the headlines. Republic's investigation shows accused of BMW hit-and-kill case has direct links with the hospital.
Republic TV's investigation exposes what Delhi police could not. Hospital staff confirms accused connection. Brenton Lynch, Assistant US Trade Representative, arrives in New Delhi for crucial India-US trade talks. TVK releases AI video showing CN Annadurai endorsing Vijay and criticizing DMK. TVK releases AI video showing CN Annadurai endorsing Vijay and criticizing DMK. Amit tussle with an AIA DMK General Secretary Palaniswamy to meet Amit Shah in New Delhi today. All right, starting this edition with the breaking news coming in. Republic's investigation shows the accused of BMW hit and kill case has direct links with the hospital. The first part, in fact, of our two-part investigation in the BMW killing blows the lid off the Delhi police's silence, ladies and gentlemen. Now, while the investigators claim that they were still checking the links between the killer driver Gaganpreet and the NuLife hospital, Republic has in fact put out a black and white proof, the visual of which is on your screen. Documents filed by the Ministry of Corporate Affairs shows clearly how Gaganpreet, the driver's father, Javinder Singh, is a director and a shareholder of NuLife Advanced Diagnostics Private Limited, which is the parent company of the NuLife Hospital. In fact, the filings are recent, the signatures are completely undeniable, ladies and gentlemen, and the trail is as straight as it can get. The killer's father, Gaganpreet's father, owns the very hospital where victim Navjot was brought after the crash. This is what the Delhi police could not uncover, but Republic did it for you, and Republic has established the link in black and white. All right, let's cut straight across to Akhil, who's joining me live on this bulletin. Akhil, Republic has completely blown off the case. We have done what the Delhi police couldn't. We have established the link between Gaganpreet, the killer driver, and the NuLife hospital. If you could walk our viewers through what exactly is the link and what are the current developments that you are picking up on your end, Akhil.
Well, if you see, since the beginning, we have been questioning this, that there could be a motive of taking the victim to a hospital, which was approximately 19 kilometers away from the very spot where that incident took place. Behind me, you can see the visual of this very NuLife hospital. This is the very hospital where the victim was taken after the fatal incident took place near metro pillar number 67 in Dholakua. And after that, what we have got to learn through the statement given by the victim's wife, and she has said this to the police during that investigation, that initially when this incident took place, after that she has requested the accused twice that she is supposed to take both of them, the now deceased person and his wife, to a nearby hospital. Despite several requests, the accused in this case did not listen to the victim, and they took approximately 19 kilometers away from the very spot to this very hospital, NuLife, where we are standing right now. So the Delhi police team is still investigating that angle, but we have basically got the details through the MC filings, in which what we have got to know that if you see the father of the accused, Mr. Singh has got connections in two companies. One is the NuLife Hospital and second one is the NuLife Advanced Diagnostics. So if you see the detailed corporate details of both the hospital and the NuLife Advanced Diagnostic is the same. So right now there is a clear established link that the main accused father has got some links with the very hospital. And earlier I was speaking to the NuLife staff as well, and they have confirmed this to us, that this hospital is owned by one of the relatives of the very accused. So right now the Delhi police is investigating and confirming on that part itself that whether there was any link which is being established by the Delhi police on that part, that whether there was a deliberate attempt to conceal some information from the Delhi police or not. So on that part, the Delhi police is investigating that.
Certainly, Akhil, do stay with us. We'll keep coming back to you. Meanwhile, ladies and gentlemen, Republic has also spoken to the investigation officer in this case. He has remained mum. He has completely evaded Republic's questions and has no response to our pointed question as to why no custody was taken. 72 hours later, ladies and gentlemen, Delhi police has now done the post-mortem. Take a look.
Mr. Singh, why are you evading questions? Why are you evading questions, Mr. Singh? Is Delhi police trying to save the accused in this case? How are you taking the investigation? Why are you evading questions? Mr. Singh, you have to answer. Excuse me, Mr. Singh. Mr. Singh, आपने कस्टडी क्यों नहीं, पुलिस ने कस्टडी के लिए फाइट किया फॉर ये गगनप्रीत की कस्टडी के लिए? क्या एक अटेम्प्ट किया गया था क्या कि उनको फेस वैल्यू पे क्यों लिया जा रहा है? आपने कस्टडी के लिए क्यों नहीं लड़ाई किया, मिस्टर सिंह? मिस्टर सिंह, क्या फेस वैल्यू पे लेने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं आप लोग? इन्वेस्टिगेशन कहाँ आगे बढ़ रहा है, आप ये बता पाएंगे? क्योंकि अभी तक पुलिस के साइड से ये नहीं स्टैब्लिश हो पाएगी क्या लिंक है. तो अब ये इन्वेस्टिगेशन क्या ये एक तरीका है क्या टू गो सॉफ्ट ऑन द अक्यूज? इज दिल्ली पुलिस नॉट गोइंग टू आंसर? मिस्टर सिंह, इज दिल्ली पुलिस चूजिंग नॉट टू आंसर? व्हाई डिड दिल्ली पुलिस नॉट टेक द कस्टडी yesterday? मिस्टर सिंह.
All right, also joining me live is Soumya, who joins us from outside the Can police station. Soumya, we just saw the confrontation sequence that you had with the investigation officer, and we cannot help but ask, why was there no custody taken 72 hours later? 72 hours is what it took for the Delhi police to conduct a post-mortem. We cannot help but ask, what are these glaring cover-up angles that are coming to the fore? Soumya.
Yes, well, Antara, this is not just one question, but there are multiple questions in this case, in this particular case, wherein it suggests so that the Delhi police, the investigating team involved in this particular case is they're making an attempt to go soft on the accused as far as the accused is concerned in this case, because till date, from the day of the incident and now when the mortal remains of Navjot Singh, the official from the finance ministry, has reached his residence, till date the police has not been able to establish the link between the link between the accused and the hospital where which she took the body of the deceased in this particular case. So this is not just one angle, but various other angles are there which are raising serious question as to how Delhi police is going so soft on the accused in this particular case. Why they did not fight or went ahead and sought the custody of the accused in this case. Instead, she was sent to a 2-day judicial custody, wherein it makes it very easy for her to file for a bail plea. Other than that, it becomes and it makes it very tricky to go ahead with further investigation or interrogation in the case. Apart from that, we still do not have the update as to if the husband is going to be questioned in this case at all or not. We have no updates with that regard as well. Then there are serious questions arising with regards to CCTV footage from the incident side, from the accident side. So these are the questions that we have constantly sought answers for from the investigating officer who was available there when the post-mortem was underway. But he kept mum, and these questions remain unanswered from Delhi Police's side. Antara.
Well, absolutely, Soumya. The cover-ups are glaring. We cannot help but ask, is the law different for the rich? Before I move on to you, I also have, let's play out this confrontation sequence that my colleague Akhil had a phone call with the NuLife hospital itself. The cover-ups, the glaring allegations are on your screen. Watch this.
किसके गगनप्रीत के मामा का हॉस्पिटल है या फिर मामा का किसी का नहीं मैं वाली हॉस्पिटल उनका है रिलेटिव है उनके दूर से रिलेटिव वो आती रहती है यहाँ पे लाश में आती हैं मैं देखा नहीं अंदर है तो बाहर से बाहर अंदर तो पता ही नहीं वो मामा ये है मामी इतना नहीं पता रिलेटिव है इतना पता उनको मोटा मोटा
All right. right, also cutting straight across to Chandrakala, who's joining me from outside Navjot's residence. Chandrakala, it is indeed an extremely sad and distressing day for the family. This is yet another incident of an innocent life being crushed under a VVIP wheel, and the cover-up has completely our investigation has completely blown the lid off the cover-up allegations. What are the other updates that you're picking up on your end, Chandrakala?
Well, absolutely. Indeed, a fine morning which started on a Sunday turned into a nightmare for this entire family. Just now, the mortal remains of late Navjot Singh has arrived at his residence, and certain rituals are underway. We could see the son pass by right at this moment. We tried speaking to him, but of course, given the situation, of course, he is not ready to come on camera at this moment. But yes, he has also revealed on the condition of anonymity that how, sad. And his father, Navjot Singh's father, has also said that it is completely intentional. He has questioned the accused as to why he was taken to a very poor hospital, that too 19 kilometers away from the accident spot, which led to the demise of this very senior official right at this heart of the national capital. We had tried speaking to the Delhi police officials who are investigating the matter, but not answerable as far as the link between the accused and the NuLife hospital is concerned, where the victims were taken. Gulfam was arrested by the Delhi police yesterday. We were here when the statement were being recorded. Gulfam, let me tell you, Gulfam is the eco van driver who actually took the victim to the hospital, NuLife hospital. When he was asked, he was actually passing by and this was taking advantage. This has been one of the also reason why Gaganpreet took advantage of that fact that, that particular, the innocent, I would say, Gulfam was passing by when the accident happened, and he stopped to offer help when Gaganpreet, the accused, asked him to he took the victim to the NuLife hospital, and it was on the basis of her instruction that he took them to the hospital. He has clearly mentioned it, and yes, a very sad day for this entire family, a very happy family, I would say. Now it's a nightmare for this family. The son has also come out openly saying that there should be justice should be served to this particular senior official from the Ministry of Finance, and the father has also said that it is completely intentional. They have questioned the accused. Now investigation is underway. Of course, Delhi police, something that Delhi police could not reveal. We at the Republic TV has been investigating this particular incident, where various such cases has come to the fore. VIP cases have come to the fore, and every time attempt has been made to cover up such cases, and this time is also the same. But yes, the fact that there is a link between the accused and the
absolutely. Indeed, this is a distressing day. We will keep coming back to you. Meanwhile, let's also quickly replay the confrontation sequence. Republic had spoken to the investigation officer in the case. He had remained mum. He had evaded our very pointed question. He had no response whatsoever to our question that why was there no custody taken? Why was it that even after 72 hours is when Delhi police conducted the post-mortem? Watch this confrontation sequence by Republic.
Mr. Singh, why are you evading questions? Why are you evading questions, Mr. Singh? Is Delhi police trying to save the accused in this case? How are you taking the investigation? Why are you evading questions? Mr. Singh, you have to answer. Excuse me, Mr. Singh. Mr. Singh, आपने कस्टडी क्यों नहीं, पुलिस ने कस्टडी के लिए फाइट किया फॉर ये गगनप्रीत की कस्टडी के लिए? क्या एक अटेम्प्ट किया गया था क्या कि उनको फेस वैल्यू पे क्यों लिया जा रहा है? आपने कस्टडी के लिए क्यों नहीं लड़ाई किया, मिस्टर सिंह? मिस्टर सिंह, क्या फेस वैल्यू पे लेने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं आप लोग? इन्वेस्टिगेशन कहाँ आगे बढ़ा, आप ये बता पाएंगे? क्योंकि अभी तक पुलिस के साइड से ये नहीं स्टैब्लिश हो पाएगी क्या लिंक है. तो अब ये इन्वेस्टिगेशन क्या ये एक तरीका है क्या टू गो सॉफ्ट ऑन द अक्यूज? Is Delhi police not going to answer? Mr. Singh, is Delhi police choosing not to answer? Why did Delhi police not take the custody yesterday? Mr. Singh?
All right, we'll be very closely tracking the story. Shifting our focus, ladies and gentlemen, it's a good news coming in from world of sports. History has in fact just been scripted. Anand Kumar Velkumar has clinched India's first ever gold at the Speed Skating World Championship in Beijing. And Prime Minister Modi himself has hailed his feat as inspirational. Watch this.
In a country where skating is far from the spotlight, a young athlete has rewritten history. 22-year-old Anand Kumar Velkumar from Tamil Nadu clinched India's first ever gold at the Speed Skating World Championships in Beijing. Competing in the senior men's 1000-meter sprint, he clocked an astonishing 1 minute 24.924 seconds, leaving behind rivals from Italy and South Korea. In the junior category, Krish Sharma also grabbed gold in 1000-meter sprint, meaning India now boasts 2 world champions in a sport where Asian powerhouses like China, Korea and Japan usually dominate. Prime Minister Narendra Modi hailed Anand Kumar's win, saying his grit, speed and spirit have made him India's first world champion in skating, and that his accomplishment will inspire countless youngsters. For India, this is more than just medals. It is a breakthrough moment, skating its way from obscurity to global glory.
All right, shifting our focus to one of the big breaking news that we are also tracking in this edition. Now, US defense delegation is currently in the national capital for finalizing a $4 billion deal for 6 additional P-8I maritime patrol aircraft for the Indian Navy. Now, this is a high-level US defense delegation that is there currently in the national capital. It also comprises of senior officials from the US Department of Defense, Boeing and other key agencies, and is currently in the national capital, New Delhi, to finalize a $4 billion deal for 6 additional P-8I maritime patrol aircraft for the Indian Navy. Now, this deal, of course, marks a significant milestone in India-US defense ties, which aims at bolstering India's maritime surveillance capabilities in the Indian Ocean region amid, of course, growing Chinese naval presence. Of course, if I would... Yeah, so there are some key features of P-8I aircrafts that are coming. It can operate at altitude up to 41,000 feet and has a range of 8,300 km per sortie. All right, let's cut straight across to Ishan, who is joining me live. Ishan, we're getting to know that the US delegation is in India to finalize this $4 billion deal. If you could tell our viewers what exactly does this deal encompass and who are the other key delegation present in New Delhi as of now. Ishan.
The P-8I maritime aircraft, India already has 12 of these aircraft and now is considering purchase of 6 more. These 6 aircraft will come at a price tag of $4 billion. These are crucial maritime surveillance aircraft. They have the capacity of underbelly radars and sonar systems to locate and penetrate the water to detect submarines. These are also known as submarine hunter aircraft because they have the capability of peering deep within the ocean's depths to look out for submarines. They also have a very strong anti-submarine capabilities of launching torpedoes directly from the air into the water. And these are highly sophisticated aircraft. Currently, the 12 aircraft are based out of Goa and are primarily on the Western Command. And this is expected for these 6 new aircraft are expected for the Eastern Command. The naval aircraft deal is being finalized and is in talks, and India is currently operating 12 of these. The most important part is that this negotiation comes even though it had begun in December of last year. These ongoing negotiations are going on, and it is expected to be finalized by the 19th of this month.
Well, absolutely, Ishan. This is indeed a feather in the cap for India's maritime capabilities. Shifting focus, ladies and gentlemen, tracking some other stories that are making headlines from across the country in Bharat in 1 minute.
Bharat 1 Minute brought to you by Canara Bank. Together, we can.
Prime Minister Modi and Home Minister Shah dialed Uttarakhand Chief Minister Pushkar Singh Dhami to take stock of the situation as the state reels through heavy rains. In the meantime, Dhami inspected the disaster-affected area in Kesarwala, Maldweta area. River Sahasradhara flooded due to heavy rains in Dehradun since last night. The videos show debris and flood water entering the main market, causing heavy damage to hotels and shops. Video Videos coming in from Dehradun show Tamsa River in Spate and Tapekshar Mahadev temple inundated as heavy rainfall lashes Dehradun. The entire temple premises were submerged. Losses have been incurred at various places. The sanctorum of the temple is safe. On the other hand, no human loss of life has been reported as of now. In more videos of damage emerging from Uttarakhand, the bridge near Fun Valley and Uttarakhand Dental College on Dehradun-Haridwar National Highway has been damaged after the heavy rainfall last night. All right, time to slip into a very short break. On the other side, Jaish admits to Operation Sindoor impact, says Masood Azhar's family torn into pieces by India. We'll get you this and a lot more. Don't go anywhere. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
In the global employability rankings by Times Higher Education UK, only the following 6 institutions from India are ranked amongst the top 230 in the world for having the most employable graduates. IIT Delhi, IISc Bangalore, IIT Bombay, IIM Ahmedabad, IIT Kharagpur and Amity University.
Our pure Shahi Paneer Masala. Delicious, healthy, every day.
Not counting gang violence. Great.
You get the worst ideas when you have secularism. Men give birth. No borders. America's a terrible country. These things are almost all outgrowths of secularism. But this generation, you guys want something deeper. You want something more.
U.S. most fiery right-wing speaker and U.S. President Donald Trump's close ally, Charlie Kirk, was shot dead. He was shot straight in the neck while giving speech at a uni in Utah.
Just fired a firearm.